And that's how we start tonight's session.
It's hard when you only know how to go to 7. So.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Matt, and welcome to Friday Night Dice. How's everyone doing?
Friday.
Yeah, I'm here.
No
so
shit,
I'm
it's been a
happy.
long week.
I mean, all of my college math didn't have any numbers, so.
Doing okay over there? You're not gonna stare Aiden down while you eat your cone this week?
No, thank God. You're gonna make it awkward on me.
Don't look at me!
Okay, I won't, I promise.
We need to have a conversation, Shelby.
It's like
do not sexually harass my players.
Shelby, it's like
just
a
give
car
him a
crash,
nice
okay?
lick
It's hard to look
while
away.
you stare at him sensually.
No, don't do that. Do not do that.
Just because Avaria wants
And
to
if
touch
you
him.
won't, I will.
Now that I'm on board with.
Man works. Who knows if it'll be a rough night? We'll find out.
We'll be fine.
Let's go hunt the Kraken, guys.
You guys did just piss him off.
He attacked us.
Yeah, we were just sailing.
Self-defense.
Technically have a baby white dragon with us.
You do, and you have not done anything with it. It's
And we're on
just
a
following
boat.
Kellrick around like a lost puppy dog.
It'll be fine.
We are on a boat.
We're on a boat.
And there's definitely no mom out there looking for that baby dragon.
It's not like white
There's
dragons.
definitely not a mama dragon coming after us.
It's not like white dragons aren't known for hunting their prey down to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, who knows?
They're also real dumb. Maybe it can't
Fine.
find us.
They certainly weren't
real
around
dumb. I'm pretty
protecting
sure they
their
have,
youngest.
They're dumb
wanna
compared
say-
to all the other dragons.
Hmm.
That is the calling card of white dragons. They're
They're
generally
hunters and
more
huntresses.
primal
They're
hunters,
like,
not.
intelligent.
I know they're not as intelligent as other dragons, but I wouldn't say they're
That's
not
what I
intelligent.
said.
They're about
Compared
as
to other
intelligent
dragons.
as Cressida.
No, I'm
No.
pretty sure they're.
They're still as intelligent as Kellrick.
I want to say a 12 or 14 for white dragons in intellect. Someone correct
Look at me. Fuck that.
Correct me?
You think I memorized
Depends.
stat blocks? Get out of
Yes.
here.
Depends on the type. Or
Ancient white dragon.
ancient.
More new dice.
If we're talking for a mom.
One
10.
more intelligence than Cressida, actually. I need you to.
Yeah, but Crest plays at a lower intellect than now she actually has.
So what is it? Like 8? 10?
8 for an adult.
It's probably like a 7 for
Ancient is 10.
not Shelby for Crest.
Wow, you rude ass!
I'm just used to dissing you.
What's
Alright,
the
let's
most
get into
intelligent?
tonight's session.
Green?
Do we have to?
Probably a metallic would be the most intelligent.
I'm thinking specifically of chromatics.
Oh. Because I'm pretty sure it'd be a gold dragon if I had to guess.
Oh, the
For
dice.
most intelligent.
But I believe it's green. Yeah, green is 20.
Oh, look at the new dice! Copper and green are the most.
Alex, pick
What?
a number 1 through 12.
11.
2.
2. So guys, a little tidbit before we get into tonight's session. I'm going to be trying out a new composer for some music tonight that I got permission to use. So his name is Ian Grimm. You guys can check him out on YouTube. He's got some pretty decent stuff. It's a little different. It's some more orchestra-like music than strictly fantasy music. He's got a good mix. But guys, let me know what you think tonight, and we'll see if we keep using it or not. I mean, I'm going to keep using it, but I want to know if you guys like it or not.
So he doesn't care what you guys think.
No, I do care. I just want to know.
He only
what you
cares a
guys
little.
think. 2 was this.
Well, that's jovial.
I made a good choice.
Wait, do you still have the fun didgeridoo for combat? Please say yes.
The what?
Didgeridoo.
It's the song that she always dances to.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
It was also when we were fighting the corruption.
Who knows?
I'm not sure which song you're talking
Just
about.
use
but
your
we'll find
standard
out.
fair battle music, and you'll know when it comes on.
You'll know because I started this.
All right. Last we gathered, we watched as the Spread Eagles, to laughter.
I love how I don't even find it that funny. I only find it funny because Alex just can't help himself.
It's usually this whole table. They're just like, Josh smirks, Alex giggles, Shelby laughs out loud.
I didn't laugh
It just makes me laugh because you guys let me do it.
He literally called it the Spread Eagle Suite. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
That's what I'm gonna call the master bedroom at my new house.
Unless we get like the Spread Eagle Town Square.
You guys will like get a statue somewhere someday, I'm sure.
The Spread Eagle statue.
I want a boat named after us.
That's way easier than a statue.
I'm down for
We
a
could have
boat
a
named
Spread
the
Eagle
Spread Eagle.
statue.
What about a whole town?
The Spread Eagle.
Now you're thinking with portals. So what happened anyway?
Last we gathered, we watched as the Spread Eagles ported or docked into Golden Port. Did some shopping. Stalked a innocent man to his home where he met with his wife and kid.
Who did that?
You.
And then did some
I don't
shopping,
know what you're talking about.
which was a little strange. It was a quick shopping day for once for this group.
Yeah, it was only like 2 hours.
Still hurt.
You guys got it done within an hour, I think. You met with Joanna Crosley, the owner and purveyor of the Golden Harp, and Cressida's third girlfriend.
No, she's the first girlfriend.
I think she's the second, technically.
She's technically the second.
Depends if we're talking chronological or since we've known Chris.
I've lost count.
That's fair.
I've also lost count.
Just a dating sim for Cress. And as all of you gathered what materials you could, decided to join Breger on the deck of the Onyx Whisperer and continue your journey towards the Ivory Coast. As venturing through, setting sail out through the Azure Lagoon and into the Rosani Archipelago, you guys journeyed for a few hours a day until you were ambushed by 4 massive tentacles of a kraken deep below, lurking or perhaps maybe nesting within the close area of these islands. As you guys filleted one of his tentacles.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of this Kraken like sleeping, and he's just sleeping like this with his arms up, and we just like the boat crashes into him, and then we beat the shit out of him.
No, more like deep below the surface, but who knows?
And he's just sleeping deep below the surface. We
Yep.
just
Sure, we'll run
He
with
just,
that.
he just sleeps like this.
Yeah.
His arms go limp and they just float, man.
Yeah.
After defeating it, you guys bed down for the evening, gathered around with the cook aboard the Onyx Whisperer, shared a meal, and made bed for the evening. We now find you awaking the next morning and journeying deeper and farther into the Rosani Archipelago.
DM, can you show us on the map where that is?
You have the map.
You're such an ass. You know it's not on there. You're well aware it's not on there. What?
Yes. Yeah.
I think it's Shrimp Island.
That's
We're on
right.
Shrimp Island!
We could be on our way to Shrimp Island right now. If only we
I
talked.
think last time Breger explicitly told us to fuck off about Shrimp Island.
He did explicitly tell
Yeah,
us
it was
to
really
fuck
strange.
off.
It was like some strange influence. It was like on top
Cute he is.
of Breger. Not like that. I regret my wording.
I have so many adopted.
I regret my wording.
There was no influence, he simply told you that it is a mountainous island with nothing there.
Uh-huh. Then why'd you make it look so interesting?
Just take a drink.
I mean, Cress literally like started
love
dating
you.
Joanna Crosley just
Me
because
too,
she
buddy.
owned the tavern.
That's not why I started dating her. That's like her personality.
Oh, the DM gets an inspiration now.
Oh,
Good, good.
No, that's part of the course now.
Inspiration every there could have been 7 inspirations for Matt. That's what it usually is.
Yeah, thanks, Chad.
That was last time.
We'll be fine.
That Kraken was inspired.
Yes, it was.
And it still got his fucking ass handed to it.
Technically, he got his tentacles handed to it.
Oh,
eh.
as you guys
We didn't
awake
see
the
the
next
ass
morning, you come out onto the hull of the ship,
Yeah, we do.
onto the deck of the ship, sorry. You can see that Stradiel and Thadiel, the 2 dwarven twins, are running across the top of the deck, doing repairs to the sides of the railings and the bits of the deck that had been damaged from the Kraken. You can see Ezra is walking down from the top of the ship, finishing her night shift, as Breger comes up onto the helm of the ship and begins to take the wheel. Everybody sleep okay?
Slept like shit. I haven't slept.
First time out at sea?
No.
Well, find your sea legs then.
I like him.
Avaria, why are you so mean to everyone?
This is my soul.
Fair enough.
That wasn't supposed to be Mario speaking either, that was just me speaking.
Oh, I know. It's still fair.
It is just in your soul.
I just got stuck in the voice too, so it's fine.
Go fishing.
You can sure try.
Mario wants to go fishing.
You don't have a fishing pole, though. Are you fishing from the deck of a ship?
I have rope and a javelin. It's a spear fishing.
Oh my.
Sure, go ahead and try.
What do I do?
You take out your 50-foot of hempen rope, you tie it onto your javelin. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check to see how well you tie this rope.
I'm gonna say, please tie a good knot, otherwise it's just gonna come back with a limp rope.
Is there a crow's nest?
There is indeed a crow's nest.
Cressida would like
Come on, Penguin, don't disappoint me
not
now.
supposed to be doing anything right now. Cressida would like to be up there just like around.
It's a 13.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and climb up and roll a perception check for me.
Just waiting for you to hit a fish, and then
I
the
wonder
javelin
what I
pops in on it.
13.
First roll of the session.
You-
Second roll of the session.
Assume that it's a fairly decent rope or a tied knot. You don't really know how to tie a proper knot, but
Hey, shoelace knot.
Yeah, that'll do well.
go ahead
Yeah, my
and
shoelaces never come undone.
go ahead and roll a survival check for me as you're trying
I
to
have
fish off the
survival.
side of this boat.
Survival? Ooh. Come on. That's a 10.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
You're gonna fucking catch a kraken tentacle.
The decomposing one.
And we're just gonna get a
As you're kind of sitting on the side of the boat here, and the captain's kind of taking notice. These waters aren't really meant for fishing, but if you catch anything, I guess we'll have some dinner. You throw it down in, and you feel the end of the rope just pull tight for a second. And as you start to reel it in, there's nothing on it. The current just caught it.
Oh, I have something! Oh,
What are you mad at the ocean now?
no, I'm ready.
As you climb up to the top of the crow's nest and you look over the open seas, you can see the mountainous
So ready for this.
islands, small bits of islands, some just jagged pieces of stone sitting up out of the water for the Rizani Archipelago off to your left. To your right, you can see the large desert-like area of the Deshaya Wastelands off in the distance. As you guys begin to come to the edges of the top of the Rizani Archipelago, the waters are calm today. A few clouds pocket the sky, some varying bits of birds flying over the top as you guys have come closer to these islands. But it's a nice day, warm.
Delightful.
I need somebody to roll a d8 for me.
I was about to say, it's
I
like,
do it.
until you call for the dice roll,
Huh?
then it might not be a nice day.
4.
Yeah, so let's leave our fate up to you.
Kraken.
And a dice that is rolled by you.
Oh no, we already fought the kraken. It's dragon turtle time.
I need you to roll an additional d8.
What the shit?
This is how many harpies we're fighting.
It's how many
7.
dragon turtles?
Okay.
I can't believe you took the roll out of the box after he
Actually, yeah, it has to be in the box.
She's gonna roll an 8 now.
That's cocked. God!
In the box.
3.
Okay. As you guys begin to drift northward of the Rizani Archipelago after a few hours, you can see a bit of what appears to be plant life in the water. Looks like
Algae.
a bunch of mangrove trees are kind of growing up and around something on a small sandbar kind of off in the distance in front of you guys.
There's someone like
Mangrove.
next to me in the.
Is it a grove of men?
Yeah. No, in the crow's nest.
Yes,
you are alone
please.
currently.
I was just gonna yell down. Hey guys, hey, there's a sandbar. Are we gonna hit that? It's got plants. There's plants in the sandbar.
Don't you worry, little lady, I got it. And he's like already steering the ship out of the way. You are technically little for him. He is a massive Goliath.
Yeah, and
Were you wanting to check it out, Chris, or were you just wanting to avoid it?
oh, can we check it out? Is that a thing we can do? I'm yelling down at.
She's in the crow's nest.
Oh,
Is that a
yell.
thing I can do?
Just kind of look at the captain. Is it?
I We can drop the sails and just drift if you guys want to look. But it's common for this area.
I don't care.
Stradmule, Thadmule, pull down the sails.
Nope.
And they begin pulling the sails down, and you guys
Sound
slowly
like the wrong
begin
group
to,
writer.
instead of going with the wind, you begin to slow down now and just kind of drift with the current of the sea. And as you guys kind of drift closer now, as you were about a mile away whenever Crest saw this from the crow's nest, you're now about a quarter of a mile away. And you can see that it looks to be an old ship that has slammed into a sandbar and a rocky, some sort of rocks that are jutting out of the ground. Looks as if it's crashed here, and the kind of mangrove trees and plant life have taken over and grown up through the ship.
I wanna explore. And Cross is gonna like lie down. Does anyone wanna go look through the ship?
Absolutely.
Anyone else?
I guess.
Does anyone have any spells that can help us?
Yeah, give me a minute. It's been a hot minute since I played this stupid wizard boy.
Only 2 weeks.
That's like a fucking eternity in my world. I can't believe I'm still alive after 2 weeks.
Truth.
I guess I probably would have prepared my water spells, seeing as how we're out on the water.
Yeah.
I'll do that now.
You had just awoken, so
Yeah.
So do I need to take my long rest?
everybody should have a long rest.
As I try to very poorly figure out, because my tablet is freezing, I'll cast water breathing. I believe it can go on all of us.
I assume you're ritual casting it.
I'll have to check, but yes, if I have the
It is.
capability, I will.
It is ritual casting, and it can go up onto 8 targets, so you could get everybody.
Awesome.
I
While
will-
we're drifting to a stop, I will put water breathing on all
I
of us.
will ritual cast detect magic kind of at the same time to try to. Whenever I think its duration would be helpful, if I think it would last long enough to be helpful in this duration.
Try. So,
I'll try to finish it right before we hop out the boat.
sure. As you guys drift ever closer, you see Gregor yells out to the 2 dwarven brothers, "Let's drop anchor, boys. Let them go investigate." So you guys kind of drift a little closer to this sandbar, and they see the 2 dwarves on the front of the ship just throw this massive iron anchor overboard.
I could do that.
Assuming that she doesn't reject it, I would also give water breathing to Ezra.
Okay.
Are there? President's gonna like look around. Are there any like up in the water?
So you're hopping into the water and looking for fish. Make a
Yes.
perception check.
I want to find fish. 6.
As you hop into the water and you look around, no fish. You get the sense that something's splashing large into the water, either the anchor or you. Probably scared away any fish that were here.
Well, what if I can? Ooh. Russ is gonna cast.
Speak
Okay.
with all the non-existent fish.
Yes.
And she's gonna go to the surface, like swim to the top, and just yell, "Hello,
Yeah, moon's right down.
fish? Are there any fish here? Maybe a dolphin?"
I don't think they can hear you over the salt spray.
Are you asking where the fish are above the water?
No,
Are there any birds?
She has water breathing, so I don't know how we've ruled it in the past, but
Can I speak underwater if I have water breathing? Yes. I'm gonna go under. Fish? Hello, fish? How are you doing, fish?
Hi.
Are there any fish?
No fish.
Darn. Well, now I can just speak to any animals. Are there any animals at all?
Not that you can see.
So sad.
I assume everybody's climbing aboard the shipwrecked sails, or shipwrecked ship, I should say.
is this underwater or below water?
The top half of it is sitting above water with like mangrove trees growing in and out of it.
Got a whole grove of men on that ship. Yes, we will climb aboard the derelict and wrecked ship.
Got it.
Crystal's already beat y'all there.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm trying to speak to
There
the
you go.
fish.
That's what.
Oh, cool.
He was like swimming over to it.
Swim.
I'll post it in Discord for everyone else later.
It's a shipwrecked ship. Surprise.
With mangroves.
Crystal I was gonna start poking around. What you find? Are there any birds?
As you begin to investigate the ship, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Oh, I'm not good. Oh, no, actually I am. Floppy 20.
There it is.
Gotta shank some paint cans.
Floppy 20.
So as you... I assume everybody is going over to the ship.
Yes, I'm detecting magic for 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm speaking with animals.
As you go over to the ship, make a perception check for me with her investigation check. What was your investigation check, Sloppy 20?
Floppy 20.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Looking over the ship at first glance, on the top of the ship here, you don't see anything magical.
30-foot range.
Correct.
I'll just go.
What do I see?
Investigation check with your... Looking through the ship, just kind of trying to find some... What are you trying to find? Anything?
Something fun, knick-knack, something that would be treasury.
On the top of the ship, nothing. You'd have to go below deck to continue looking. So as you go to like step down the stairs into the underbelly, the underside of the ship, you can see it's all broken out underneath. You get the sense that they hit this sandbar fairly hard and then slammed into these rocks, and the whole bottom side of the ship was just torn away. So looking underneath, you find bits and pieces still floating, some sitting in the sands, but it's all underwater.
I'm gonna swim to it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast light on my nose.
Uh-huh.
You're like a bad version of an anglerfish.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you're continuing to search throughout the underside of this ship, you're looking around, you find
It's red, by the
a
way.
small chest. Has a large iron padlock on it.
Pick it up.
Make a strength check for me. It's kind of embedded in the sand.
Can I take it out and then
Yeah, easy enough then.
swim back with it? Guys.
We're like 5 feet away from you.
Oh,
Yeah, you turn around with it and we're right there.
Oh, everybody followed underneath?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
look at what I found! It's a chest, and it's got a thing. Can't. Fizzlin's thing.
Already on it, dear. I'll try to use the knocking hand to open it.
Go ahead and make a roll.
I sense something's wrong with Crest. She's awfully on point today. Suggestion?
Well, it's
Right.
7, thank God. 15.
As the knocking hand begins to go up, you can see it shoot out its 6 legs, and its round body kind of just crawls up the side of the box, and then as it puts the circular part onto the lock, you can see it, the small little bits and bobs open from the bottom, and these small little arms come out and begin to start tinkering with the lock.
I probably should check this for traps. Hold on.
Too late now.
Doesn't look like the knocking hand's gonna get it at this first attempt, though. Seems like the mechanisms on the inside of this lock have since corroded, and it get the sense it's probably just stuck locked right now. You're gonna have to break it off
Am I still
or
underwater?
get something better.
Am I sensing any other magic on this ship as we kind of going through?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to use mending on the lock to try and clear it of its rusty ailments.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
Rusty ailments.
Just make an Arcana check for me.
Sure.
Low DC. It's a little outside the realm of mending, but I'll allow it.
7.
Well, the DC was a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
Yeah.
seem like, it seems like you get the sense that you could do it, but it's gonna take you maybe an hour to do it.
We are underwater.
Well, let's take her on the boat.
Sure, we could take it on the ship and I'll tinker with it a little bit more when we get there.
How heavy is it?
It's pretty hefty.
Cressida's kind of like started using it and like lifting.
Oh my goodness.
We are underwater. It would be significantly lighter currently.
Yeah, but still for fun. To the boat? Did we really like did we explore it all?
Before...
I mean, you guys didn't really explore underneath where all the shipwreckage was. You just found that chest, like, basically right at the bottom of the steps as you swam underwater.
I've got more to go find.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I like to, if I can, do a scan of the captain's quarters.
I was just about
So
to
that
say
is the captain's quarters where you guys were at, basically.
Oh, okay.
Right there at the bottom. But
Oh.
go ahead and make a perception check for me, just looking around a little more in depth than what Chris was.
It's a 19 plus things. Probably pretty good.
Sure.
This tablet's freezing on me.
You're
I'm
good.
gonna have to grab my laptop in a moment.
You find a book that's kind of floating in the water that seems to be a bit waterlogged. But on the front of it, there seems to be a white griffin that was seemingly etched into it.
That iconography doesn't mean anything to me, does it?
Make an intelligence check for me. Spud has an inspiration.
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
like to see. Thanks, chat.
The 19, I believe. Can I guess?
Here, I'll have
Kelrick comes from a
Thanks.
well-known craftsman family on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So he's no stranger to one, the large city, and two, people of a special trade. And as you're looking at this icon, it takes you a minute, and you're looking at it, you're like, I know I've seen this somewhere before, I know I've seen this somewhere before, and it's out of the range of what your keen mind normally allows, but you remember back within the city of Zakarat, seeing a traveling trader, or a traveling trading company, known as the White Griffin's Trading Company, and with this icon emblazoned on their symbol, then on their, or this icon emblazoned on their like banners.
Do I know what they generally trade in?
Mostly goods. They're silks, herbs, gems, basically anything. But one thing you do know is that they are based out of the Golden Coast.
Crescent is gonna get this dust to safe ground, and then go back down.
Me as well.
Okay. So you're just leaving it up on the deck then? Okay.
It's gonna get fucking stolen.
A quick question as we kind of look at the shipwreck as the captain's quarters, and then there's like the bow of the deck of the ship. What's the situation as far as like a lifeboat or a rowboat would have been? Has it been departed as well here
If
amongst
there
the
was
wreckage?
one, it's not among the wreckage.
Okay.
Yeah, are we like swimming past like corpses at all?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, floppy 20.
As you guys begin to swim a bit deeper into the underside of this ship, the part that is still barely intact, but kind of embedded in the sandbar, it seems like the moving of the water has moved a lot of sand and dirt up into the underside of this ship where it's been basically where they crashed. And you find 7 bodies, some buried, some just laying out. There's claw marks above the top of the deck underneath.
Very sloppy 20.
Get the sense these men all drowned.
I'm gonna look for treasure.
Oh my.
I mean, there's nothing I can do for him.
Anything on their persons of value?
Make an investigation check.
Wow. We really like that, huh?
Natural 1. I deserve
I mean,
that.
a few old rusty weapons, their clothes.
Some rotting flesh.
No, they've been here a while. It's mostly skeletons.
Their bones.
Okay, good.
We're just ready for Halloween. That's all.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
They're just decorating the ship for Halloween.
As you guys are kind of swimming about, you believe it's you two have the highest passive perception, correct? Actually, I have it here in front of me.
Why am I asking you losers? I could just look at my DM screen.
Yeah, no kidding. So Tophin and Avari, as you guys are kind of swimming through the bottom of the underside of this ship and looking through, after you get done looking through the underbelly of this ship, you look down deeper, and you can see that there are large, colorful, like plants growing around what appears to be whatever remains of this ship is down there, but there are stone structures around it as well. Old remnants of buildings.
Swim towards it, I guess.
Okay, it is roughly 120 feet down.
It's Florida.
Am I gonna like die or start
No,
taking
you have water.
damage?
You have water breathing. It's just it's a deep swim.
Going.
It's fine.
Okay. So you begin to swim down. Is everybody following?
Yeah.
Sure.
We're going.
I couldn't hear you. You gotta speak up some.
I literally did.
I don't think so.
No, you just don't pay attention.
Okay.
Just yell at him.
Now is your time to take out all your frustration
I
and pass
am.
it off as your character. That's what I do.
Okay. As the six of you begin to swim deeper and deeper into the shallow waters around this sandbar, you can see the remnants of these buildings just laying in rubble with the colorful undersea flora kind of decorating the ocean floor here. You find the remnants of the old ship just laying at the bottom of the ocean, kind of shattered to pieces, as well as whatever remnants of the cargo they were carrying kind of floating around. Random crates and barrels and stuff just kind of pocketing the area.
I'm still getting your WD-40 for that chair. Stop. I hate that chair so much.
That's an expensive chair.
It just creaks.
Is there anything?
Just needs a little lube. It's fine.
Remnants of old buildings, yes.
No boat.
There is a section of the boat.
And it's like, boat sails I go to the film.
They're all in the same area.
It's not important.
Well, I'm going to buildings first.
Okay, you do that.
Anything
I
fun?
can tip, girl.
Investigation check.
I'm glowing.
I will.
Yes, you are.
Are there any fish? I'm sure. I'm imagining.
There are random fish kind of swimming about.
I imagine it's been 10 minutes.
It has been 10
I'm
minutes.
gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. There goes another smite slot.
Hi, fish.
There's like a bloop 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 bloop.
I can understand them.
You get the sense that their intelligence, whatever they're conveying to you, is just a hello.
Is there anything exciting down here, fish?
Food.
Anything shiny?
And they're just kind of like swimming in circles. Shiny?
Shiny? Is there? Any
Food?
shiny?
That fish sounds a lot like Matt. It's kind of weird.
Is there food? Do you want food? If I give
Yeah,
you
like-
food, will you show me shiny?
Swim in circles. Food?
Chris is trying to barter with a fish.
Yes, she was trying to barter with a fish.
I imagine I wouldn't have brought anything down here. That wouldn't make sense.
Probably not.
I grab. Are there any like plants around?
Yes.
Grab a dead sailor.
Grab a
It's
plant.
fine.
Food?
I don't think fish chew on bones.
Depends on the
Depends
fish.
on fish, I guess.
Just kind of like swims around. Food?
Oh, fishy.
It's like Titus.
I will get you. If you show me shiny, I'll get you food.
Swims in circles around you again. Shiny? You're getting the sense that this fish is a very low intelligence score and
I'm shiny.
You're
that
shiny.
Makes sense.
There you go.
Okay, well, you wanna hang out with me, little dude? We're gonna
I
go
have
explore
already
this
swam
building.
ahead.
okay.
Oh, you want me to roll what check?
Nothing.
Okay.
And I'm checking out whatever these buildings are.
Make an investigation check.
Do I get it with advantage because Crest wanted to?
Sure.
Oh, that was good. Dirty 20 because I'm not saying it the other way.
Say sloppy 20.
That's fair.
Unnatural 20. Man-made 20, I guess.
Nope, sloppy 20.
A man named 20.
Looking throughout the underside of some of these rubble and broken buildings, looking over the ship, there are remnants of the old cargo, and kind of looking through some of them, you can find a crate. And as you can start to like peel it back because it's just rotted and saturated with water, you find a well-packaged crate of wine.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Fairly decent and expensive looking wine.
grab it all.
Oh, did you go to the ship?
As you start to kind of grab the crate and just kind of hold it under your arm, it's a small crate, but it's got, you know, about 6 bottles of wine in it. Oops. You begin to investigate some of the undersides of these buildings. And as you're just kind of like looking through, off in the distance, you see a large shadow moving around the outside of this rubble.
Oh yeah, let's go. Heaven or hell, let's ride.
It's Megalodon!
It's Big Mama.
Fish. Is the fish still with me?
No.
Am I ahead of everyone
Oh,
else?
the fish have cleared out.
That girl.
Where'd you guys go?
Like, as you're like looking over Tophin, you turn around and all the fish have scattered.
Fishies.
I turn around. Time to go. Time to go. Let's go. Go, go, go. Back to the ship.
As you're like looking from the outside of this rubble, it's just circling around the outside of your vision, just this large shadow around the outside of where you guys are.
It's the general size of this shadow.
A huge creature.
Oh.
Is it
I
roughly
activate-
Kraken-sized?
You don't know.
I
No.
activate my Strider's vest. And I go 120 feet.
Oh my.
Which is only 60 feet underwater.
Yeah, so 60 feet.
Where?
Toward the
Towards it?
no, toward the where my chest is. I'm gonna go get my chest.
Okay,
before
so
I
you
get
have
back
swum
to the ship.
160. You have swum 60 feet straight up.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm following.
At that instant, as you're like following slower than she is behind her, because yours only
30 with an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see these large, almost boiling bits of water shooting through the air. 3 of them in Cressida's area, or Cressida's way. Crest does a 26.
That hits.
That's an 18,
That does not hit.
and that's a 19.
That does not hit.
Okay, so the first one will hit.
First one does hit.
So glad I gave you that ring.
God, math. 11 points of fire damage as this small mass of boiling water slams into you. Now you need everybody roll initiative.
Yes.
Already?
I actually have no idea what this is. This
What
is
do you? Don't look at me.
Don't
this
worry,
is some
y'all.
homebrew shit.
I have 3 Misty Steps available to me.
Alright. We're gonna turn the trade because this table's not even. That was a fat 2.
I just had to be curious. Wait, if it's a creature, if it's an animal I can speak to.
It just shot boiling hot water rays at you. I'm less convinced it's a creature. So why did we... All of this for 6 fucking bottles of wine. Not
And
worth.
whatever's in the chest.
We didn't have to go all the way down here for the chest.
Wine.
Expensive.
Better be
wine.
some damn good wine.
Oh man, did you have to drop it?
Okay.
Yeah, you're still going.
I'm figuring out my stuff. I'm trying to make sure you got some.
Still got the crate. And I've got a
I'm not
fucking...
trying to stay
I've
and fight
got
this
I've got a
thing.
one-handed crossbow, so I don't need to... I can still hold on to it and just fucking shoot.
I'm not trying to stay and fight this thing. I just want to get out
And
of here
I'm-
with our loot.
We'll wait for
The
that.
only martial fighter that's not impeded,
Why am I?
because we're underwater.
Oh.
Crossbows don't take underwater penalties.
You like spells?
No.
Oh,
Spells and crossbows are safe.
gold.
Oh, you
What
can't
weapon do
fire
I
up,
have
just
now?
call
Is
it
it a
water.
good weapon?
No, probably not. Well,
I think
Oh,
it'd be,
yeah.
it is aether based. Oh,
Ooh,
Jesus.
that might be bad
It
though.
is aether based. So
It's not gunpowder based, it would fire.
maybe.
What it is crushed up.
That's a great
You can still
question.
get water in the barrels.
It's a great question that I've never tested. So that would be
I don't
either
see why
a-
it wouldn't work.
That would be either a Matt question, or he would say, "Do you want to find out?"
Is
And
it
then
still
he'd
like
tell
a,
me
is
what
it still like a flint? I don't really know
happened.
how
Oh,
it
what
works.
the fuck?
Is it like a
straight up aquarium, guys.
is it like a flintlock mechanism that
Take
just
it out of
crushes
our
the
fish
aether?
tank.
Or is it magic?
Grab the runes.
Take it out of the fish tank? Probably. Just stole from the fishies.
When they're-
He should have just put the fucking fish tank on the table.
That would be.
He
kinda
wishes we had a
You know, it's
fish
probably
tank.
the easiest place to
I
get
could've
like
bought it.
battle map supplies. Just go to Walmart.
fun. Yeah.
He wants a fish tank so bad.
Oh, shiza.
He
We had
really-
frogs.
Huh?
We had frogs. They were great.
I had a bearded dragon.
Hey man, I got bad news for you. This
I
might be
just-
too loud as
Because
well.
with Hugo, we love.
I can only imagine it is.
He's only
Oh, okay.
one.
I recorded.
Let me see if I
That's
have a
fair.
reason.
I don't know. That'd be a question for somebody else. I don't have my laptop to monitor audio.
Oh, we've got so much shit.
Okay, good. We have a 40-gallon breeder.
My lovely wife buys everything. So
Well, she just swam 60 feet vertically, and we're still onto the surface. So yes.
We were about 120
that's a little
feet
while
down.
ago, but yeah.
That
was
Yeah. Do you like drowning? Because you're about to have all the
probably
water
almost
and air
twice
knocked
the
out of
We
you.
have Tyler roughly 60 feet in the air.
I'm swimming.
We have
There was a
Tophin,
baby picture in there.
Go portents.
30 feet.
No, why? Do you want to know if I'm gonna save or give
That's
you
the
a
baby
natural 20?
picture.
No, why are you gonna give me a
That
natural
one
one?
got it.
Everyone else
Why
tell me
would I
where
do
you,
that?
where you would have been
And
in
yes,
this
he has a
scenario. Where
little
would you
banana
be?
hammock, and then we're making him a float. He likes to currently lay on the side of the
Fucking kidding me? I told that this plan.
Where's the thing we're fighting?
I have not placed it yet because you guys do not know.
No.
Whoa, there
Holy
you go.
shit.
Fuck off with that.
Holy shit. His portents.
You'll find out. Shh.
Two
Don't worry
natural
about
20s
it.
or two natural ones?
Don't worry about it.
One of each.
Business.
Over here.
None your business.
So you can just...
That's disgusting, by the way.
None yet.
Shelby, where would you like to be within
wonder
the
if you could
remnants
go
of these
faster
rooms
if
of
you
this
use
fucking
the
ship?
That is some
plants.
bullshit.
Find the big building.
Yourself up.
Right here?
Sounds great.
Okay, we'll say you're there. Kelrick, where would you like to be?
Oh, I imagine I was probably... Well, shit, actually, it's so interesting. I'd like to be in the crevice in between the pillars there. Yep, perfect.
Alan, where would you and Sweat like to be?
Probably like outside of the buildings, kind of between the ship and that big one. Sure, that works.
You guys are... Let me get back into the mic here. As you guys are
Our
all
boy is
swimming around, you can see now this colorful thing that was almost blending in with the plant life from the distance.
What?
Oh!
What is that?
They all
Oh, he's
go.
big.
All
Alan's
gonna
in
want
there.
to.
Would
What
you?
the shit?
There's a button underneath.
Button on
Oh
it.
yeah, you pull on it.
Okay, hold on.
There's a lot of instructions right there.
I feed him lunch every morning. Yeah. So I like, tear it up into pieces for him.
So
I just stick my hand in. And
Oh,
if you just put
okay.
it on his plate,
Man,
he
that
doesn't
guy
eat
can
it.
fuck right off. He's
So
way
I
too
just, I
big.
just sit there and hold it, and it's full
It's
on
huge.
tongue shoots out. And it's like,
So, as he was almost blending in, a shadow in the shadows of
angry
all this
eats the whole
colorful
time.
flora. I'll roll his initiative. Ooh, low.
but yeah, his terrarium takes up like
25 to
the whole
20.
corner of our kitchen.
21.
25.
Of course.
Fuck you.
I can't believe you're mad that
15 to
someone
20.
rolled higher than
19.
over 20 with you.
I did roll in at 20.
I'm at say 15.
What you got?
14. I have 3 cats right now because we're watching your parents' cat.
There's arrows
Fighting
and the
the
sea monster,
He's a big dumpy.
and then
He's part Mancoon. He's like this long. Little snowshoes for feet.
This guy don't really fuck around by the looks of him. He's kind of big.
He doesn't. I'm expecting him to bolt out of the way, and I keep walking straight.
top of the
and he
round
just
open
stands
as
there.
you have just seen Cressida get slammed with this boiling water, and you can feel the heat emanating as it got shot through the air in your direction. You turn and see this colorful blue and red and yellow and green multicolored fish-like creature, abomination,
fuck is
come
this
drifting
thing?
out of the shadows of the coral and the underbelly flora, and is staring you all down.
Be my friend. I love him.
Well, I will.
You just shot boiling water at you. Why do you love him?
Because he's so ugly.
Well,
Tell him that on your turn. See what happens.
Me too. I feel that.
It's like a sea pug.
I
a sea pug.
Yeah.
A pug of the ocean.
I will go ahead and move my 15 feet straight up. I'm halved.
We're pretty deep underwater, aren't we?
120 feet.
More like 140 because it was 120 from where you currently were.
That's fair.
My god.
I imagine this thing moves quite well underwater. So, and then I will fire twice at him with my crossbow.
Just a point of order, crossbows and projectiles work half as well underwater.
Crossbows
I could
do
drown all
not.
these fuckers.
They are the one thing that
Free.
works fully underwater.
Oh,
They only work to the short range increment. I believe.
And
But
Keller's like, fuck you all, I dropped the spell.
everyone else takes disadvantage. I do not. From what I remember.
I believe you. We can roll with it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, including a spear, trident, or dart.
It's a shame
Perfect.
Avaria's down one.
No, he never said I lost it.
She rolled it in. There was just nothing on
First
it.
one,
Oh.
17 to
You
hit.
lost it.
17 is his AC.
Cool. Second one to hit. 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Remember, you've got an inspiration too.
I didn't need it.
Probably save that for the saving throws though.
So
What's saving throws?
I don't know, he's a big motion creature. I'm sure he's got
14, 28 points of piercing damage. Total.
some. Dang, boy.
2 14s.
I think that's
You got it. 28 points of piercing damage as you fire these 2 bolts in the direction of the creature after swimming up. At the end of his turn, he's going to take a legendary action to fire 3 more boiling orbs in all of your directions. 1 more at Crest because she's swimming away, 2 at you, Tophin. Crest, first one at you is sloppy 20.
Oh, that just.
Second 2 at you, Tophin, are a 23
That definitely hits.
and a 29.
That also hits.
Oh, you stink.
Crest, you take 15 points of fire damage.
Oh, this is about to hurt.
You take 20 points of fire damage off the first one.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, max damage.
Okay.
26 points of fire damage
Why
off
was
the
I-
second one.
Why was I? There's 20 and 26.
Yeah.
He's did 56 and 2 hits.
Fine.
Not me.
I'm also inspired.
I'd be fucked up.
I'm saving the inspiration for the death saving throws.
Probably. TPK, TPK.
Alright. It does take all 3 of his legendary actions to do that, but whatever.
That's good. I'm glad he doesn't get to do that 9 times around.
Avaria, that brings us to... Or, sorry, Crest, that brings us to your turn. Avaria, you're on deck.
Alright, I'm gonna. If I could dash, do I get a bonus action?
Dashing is your action, so you still get a bonus action.
I can't. Bonus action if I dash?
If it is a bonus action spell.
Okay, I'm going to dash up. I'm gonna swim up.
And I'm going to run out of hate risers.
Yeah, you are. So I'm gonna go up
Curse is just fucking bamfing out.
30 feet.
Crest is like, yeet. Bye, guys.
And then I'm gonna misty step another 30 feet up.
Oh, wow.
To be fair, with disadvantage, I don't think Chris would be very useful in this fight anyway.
No.
But not with the way Ty rolls, unfortunately.
Alright, nobody else allowed to swim up because Crest seems like all my hate risers.
We have bad news for you.
That's what we're all doing, buddy.
Crest is now
I do know
120
Crest is
feet
now
up.
off screen, so we'll take some away from her and just know.
Yeah, Crest is 120 feet up, so you're almost at the surface.
Yeah.
60, 30, 30. Yeah, you're 120 feet. You're 10 feet from the top
You're
of
at
the
the
surface.
ship at this point.
You are in the belly of the ship, basically on the sandbar.
Get on the ship and have Okay,
Alright.
that's it for me.
Cannons generally do
Avaria,
not work
that brings
underwater.
us to your turn. What are you doing?
I will point that
Can
one
I
out.
get within 30 feet of him?
Does
at
ship
half
have harpoon?
speed,
So PHP.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No.
Damn it. Okay, go back to where
Sorry,
I was.
Renard.
It's fine.
Dang. How far away is he?
Why is this plant looking like soul?
60 to 70 feet.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolts. I know, I'm so basic, right?
Do it. Kill it.
Chat, no resistance to fire underwater because it's technically boiling water.
I just looked at that and then I was like, it lives underwater, so I'm assuming it.
Hey, Matt. Spot the difference.
What?
Literally look next to it.
Oh.
Okay, Guiding Bolt, second level,
Damn.
that's 19
Somebody
plus
cast
7.
polymorph
Yeah,
on
that's-
Sully. What the
26.
fuck? Turn him into a plant?
Polymorph? What's that?
2, 3,
Actually, for hard polymorph.
I'm digging this battle music though.
I actually have no fucking idea what to do.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm
You're on deck, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what exactly
Hit
to
it
do.
with a spell.
17.
That's sort of a
17
Probably
points of
not
damage,
fireball.
and it is now wreathed in this bluish purple light,
Magic fire.
illuminating it off in the distance.
It's also fire.
Fuck him. It's not like he's gonna heal like the Sun Avatar.
And then, can I move?
Where would you like to move?
Are you sure about that?
Swimming upwards, swimming away.
Swimming away.
This way?
I guess, yeah.
5, 10, 15,
I believe you have
25,
scared of Arya.
25, 30. Standing on the top of that.
Go.
Yeah, scared of Arya while Crest just dipped out on everybody.
50, 52, 60, 65. Oh, I should easily be able to do this.
Calric, that brings us to your turn. Zeros, you're on deck.
Oh, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and swim up and see if I can get enough sight line over the boat here, kind of at a diagonal.
Which way?
Towards the creature and diagonal. So 15 feet up and yeah. Sure. I'm pretty sure I'm within 90 feet of that boy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip on him. Intelligence save 16.
I'm looking at my book like I'm looking for my intelligence score, and it's over here on my iPad. That's a 3.
9 points of psychic damage as I roll absolutely horribly.
And on my turn, I can only take movement or an attack,
Yep.
and no reaction, right?
Let's choose whether you get a move, an action, or a bonus action, and only gets one of the 3. And you cannot take reactions.
Yes.
Is that just next turn?
Spell is really good. Till the start of his until the end of my turn. Sorry. Does not affect legendary actions though.
Oh no.
Too bad you used all 3 of them.
You are right.
Yeah, bitch.
Zeros, what are you doing? Who says he only has 3?
I'm gonna
You.
swim over and hit it.
You can try. 5, 10, 15. 30 is gonna get you there. As you're underwater, you have half speed.
Throw it. You're a boss. Do you have javelins?
Yeah.
You could hit him with
I
javelins.
also have a bow.
You do have a longbow, but it's at disadvantage because you're underwater.
Yeah, if there ever a combat for Topin, this is the one.
Yeah, I'll try to hit it with the longbow.
All right, go ahead. Roll at disadvantage. Actually, straight roll because of Arya's guiding bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then 24 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
9 damage.
9 points of damage. You got it. All right, that is going to bring us to the sea
Can I-
monster's turn.
Can I still attack twice with a bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's just a disadvantage.
Chooses to make a movement and goes right on top.
What is it, disadvantage?
Mhm.
Okay.
As I cast Fuck the Wizard.
16 to hit.
You have inspiration. And you know its AC is 17.
And I might use the inspiration on longbow.
You got it. All right, that will not hit. That'll bring us to the sea monster's turn.
Just another reminder,
and it
everyone.
can only take one action. It is going to move. It's going after Cress. It will take its 90 feet of swimming speed.
Damn, that boy not fucking slow.
You don't like me. Is it because I'm glowing?
And he is going to swim
I'm
up.
glowing.
You know what? I'm afraid he's going to fall and I don't want him to break, so we're going to say he's over here
He's between me and Crest
going
in
after
terms of height.
Cress.
Something on this map is breaking today.
Something or everything on this map.
All right. That is going to bring us to your turn and Spud's turn. Holland, Tuffin, you're on deck.
Let's see.
I am going to.
I guess I should have mentioned. No, nobody would get an attack of opportunity.
Let's see. I am going to use. I don't know if you want to count it as an action, but I'm going to grab Spud. I'm going to wrap my arms around him. And whether or not you want to count that as an action, I'll either dash or just use my normal movement, so go up 15 or 30 feet.
Well, Spud's movement is faster than you, so we can technically swim faster than you can.
Oh,
Can you
well,
pull you
yeah.
along?
Huh?
Yeah, can you ride,
You
Spud?
along?
Well, I'm hanging on to him, so I'm swimming up with Spud, and
He is
at
a
the end of
turtle.
my turn, depending on how high I move, 15 or 30 feet, I'm gonna have Spud. His tail is gonna go in, and his legs are gonna go in, and his little tail rudder for underwater is gonna come out. And he's gonna use his dash action to move 40 feet up.
Okay. Carrying you is going to give him less, so I'm going to cut him again in half again just because he's carrying you. And it's swimming underwater.
Underwater?
He's a turtle, though.
He weighs about as much as I do.
A metal turtle.
Yeah, but turtles swim underwater.
He's
It is
got
one of the primary
propellers.
I don't know. I've
functions.
never seen. I've
It's
never
the-
seen a turtle made out of
It's
ingots
the same
of
concept
fucking
of trying to move another character. You move at half speed. So you're already moving at half speed because he's underwater, so he's going to move at half speed again because he's moving you.
But he's got one job.
But you can get that extra 20 feet if
Sure.
you want Spud to move you.
I'll take it.
So you get 50 feet with that.
Sounds great.
You know Cress is fucking way up here, so.
Let's get the fuck out. Well, she's actually drawing this creature's attention so everyone can get away.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just because I want to use
Y'all slow asses.
Yeah, I'm just
these
like
to track who's actually swimming
in the
upwards.
ruins. They're like, "Ooh, please don't see me. I'm gonna go snack."
Oh, Cress has her freaking nose glowing red.
Rudolph.
Alright, that all you're doing?
Yep.
Alright. That is going to bring us to your turn, Tophin. Cress, you're on deck. Hello, everyone, you guys. Oh, damn it.
Matt,
What's your problem?
you're never gonna get this right.
What?
He has your remote.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
Wow, it's pretty fast with that. Pretty quick.
Oh yeah, these fists. Fuck underwater combat. All my homies hate underwater combat.
After
You guys swim underwater, what do you want?
thinking of
I didn't know there'd be fucking spaghetti Cthulhu man down here.
Tophin's gonna kind of sit there for a second and really think hard about it, and then bonus action activate whatever that ability's called.
Divine Bloodline?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to do all the fun things, and then double speed, so normal speed, effectively. Gonna swim up and towards the thing,
Okay.
like right into its fucking face, and then shoot it twice.
You got it.
Portents of natural 20 on the first.
Fuck yeah!
Okay.
And then the second one's gonna be a mind piercer.
You got it. So, end save for me?
Yep,
Ooh. 8.
that fails. So it takes 1d8,
You have to sense this lad ain't very smart.
5 psychic damage,
5.
and it has disadvantage on intelligence and wisdom saving throws for 3 rounds.
You got it.
That's massive.
And then my natural 20.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
We'll talk about that after the session because I was supposed to do that with this group too.
For 9 points of damage.
Change the way crit damage is done.
9 points of damage. You got it. Alright.
Nice, on your first dice. Roll one
So,
damage.
Avaria, that is going to bring, that is going to bring us to your turn, Crest. Avaria, you're on deck. Did that last round too.
What's
So
wrong
my
with
damage is
you?
1d6, it would automatically be 6.
He's not used to crits rolling high enough to be in the
Cress
first.
is gonna
Very true.
her attack be at disadvantage.
Yeah. It swam 90 feet up after you. You're still 30 feet away.
Nope.
It was on the ocean floor.
Oh.
And my goal was to be like
And it was at a diagonal, so it's really more like 40 feet away from you.
above and in front of this fucker's face, like kind of blocking him. From
That's perfectly
Crest.
fine. I just
Yeah,
I
I
just
just-
don't have the.
I was making my intention clear,
Well,
since the height aspect of the fight makes it weird.
Yeah, 4-dimensional fight here.
Only once per turn, it's not my turn.
oh shit.
Again, I can't do it twice.
Well, Cress is gonna
Get him back down to the seafloor.
look down, go. Oh shit. And she's gonna cast Moonbeam at him.
Oh Jesus!
Okay. Is it con save if I remember correctly?
15.
He's probably got a lot of con.
But a natural 1.
Oh my.
Oh, is that cocked, Josh? Is that dialogue cocked?
I gotta get up.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright, natural 1.
Okay, that's second brain working on 10 radiant damage. You can take damage either way.
Oh, I know. Oh, I have something.
Is he a shape changer by any chance?
Oh, look. It's a moonbeam ring.
Ooh.
That's not what that is.
Yes, it is. That is a moonbeam ring.
Okay. Well, now he's.
I know what you're trying to do.
I was doing nothing. What do you mean?
Well, now he's glowing.
You're right.
And that spot is just glowing.
Why'd he have to take it there?
And Cressida is going to. Wait.
How much damage, sorry?
That's awful big to be something else. So
8 radiant.
Depends on who you're asking.
that's fair.
And then I guess
Bigger than my experience.
I guess I'm gonna. I'm up the last 10 feet.
Okay, so you just crest above the water, and you are now basically stepping out onto the steps on the underside of this ship, coming out of where the captain's quarter would have been.
Do I get the feeling he's still gonna come after me when I'm up here?
I don't know.
Okay. Based on his behavior, did it look like he was coming after me because of the light?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm not good at those.
I know.
Disadvantage on saving throws.
I'm not great at those. That's 0. That's a 0.
You have no idea.
Stop it twice, it's gonna try.
Ooh, ugly boy. I guess Cress is just gonna like stick her head underwater
Yes,
and tears
you are right
watch
there.
her
Yes, I
combat.
am.
At the end of your turn, he's going to take his legendary actions again to send 3 more orbs. 2 at you, Cress. 1 at you, Tophin. The first one against you will be at a disadvantage because you are right in front of him, but he's pissed at you. 2 natural 19s.
Yeah, man. Fucking do
I
it.
fucking love these dice.
These dice are so fucked.
They're good.
But
But only
when it comes to
14
solar
points of
ones,
fire damage.
Easy.
Press. First one at you. It's 29. Second one's 24.
3 more health than I need.
There's no point.
I thought it was one. I thought it was three shots.
1 went to Tophin.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, my beats.
16 points of fire damage on the first one. 20 points of fire damage on the second one.
God damn.
Alrighty. Each hit. Oh, and Cress is gonna like, while her head's underwater, she'll be like, swim on.
Spent 15.
Varya, that brings us to your turn. Kelric, you're on deck.
It's,
Can I
it,
get within
it takes
30
everyone else
feet of
10
them?
rounds to get up there,
Rather
so.
than
You get within 15 feet of him, get to him next round. Well, he's actually technically no, because he's way 90 feet up in the air. Sorry, the height
Ah.
is a little wonky because you're still on the ocean floor, and he's about 80 feet up in
Yes,
the air.
everyone start using your Pythagorean theorem.
Can't really do that, can't really do that, can't really do that. Can't really do much.
You have range spells.
Yeah, I know. Alright, we're gonna hit with some guiding bolt,
Okay.
3rd level.
Oh yeah. I'm rooting for you guys.
Full. Oh!
Don't forget your
You
inspiration.
have inspiration and you have your war cleric ability.
What's inspiration?
The D8.
D8.
What's your total roll?
That's 16.
So yeah, any die will get you there.
No matter what you roll, you're gonna hit.
Okay, so I hit him.
Yeah.
That's 66.
Damn, boy.
1,
Imagine if I'd given her 4 times 20. Oh wait, it wasn't my turn again.
4, 5.
Fucking guiding bolt.
Yeah. I may not be the best person to use that on just because I hit more reliably than anyone else.
That sucked.
You're. What do you mean it hasn't been your turn again? You can port it once per turn, not once per round.
Oh, that's right. We talked about how fucking stupid that is. That
17.
doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Look at gift horse in the mouth.
17.
17.
Why
17
not?
more points of radiant damage, and again, it is illuminated in that purplish blue glow. Are you moving upward, or are you staying there? You got it. Zeros, or sorry, Kelric, that brings us to your deck. Zeros, you're on deck.
It's gonna be good old classic, another Tasha's Mind Whip. I believe disadvantage.
Yep.
The saving throw. I rolled the fucking same.
7.
I will always do the
9 points of psychic damage again.
9 points of psychic damage, and it can only take an action, or a movement, or a bonus action on its turn, and no reaction.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Sorry.
Hey man, I'm here for it.
Now he's gonna come down and
seen my
fucking
lovely chunky
slap my
boy?
ass.
Yeah. I'll move as close as I can to it.
I'm sorry, dude.
I get it.
Dash action, I assume you get full movement. Unless you're gonna take a shot at long though.
That's my chunky boy.
Nah, you just
Oh, I love him so much.
30 gets you to there. It's about 85 feet at an angle above you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Underwater combat sucks, I know. Alright. That brings us to the sea monster's turn, and it is going to take its attack action against Tophin right in front of it. It's going to take its 3 attacks against you. Ooh. First one is Tentacle. 28
That misses.
for
She won't.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
I use my ability to boom back at 1 HP.
Oh shit.
What do you mean?
Second-
Oh, shit.
Because he still has 2 more attacks.
Act like this party has 80 plus HP.
Second hit is a 17.
That hits.
Or I don't even know why I'm rolling. Tophin's down.
Yep. Unless
yeah,
you roll over 64 damage and then you just kill me. But
Well, final tentacle attack at advantage because Tophin is down. 20.
2 death saves.
That's 2 death saves on Tophin.
Oh no!
My turn's coming up.
You have an inspiration still.
I do.
Good thing you have that.
I will remind you guys that Bless affects death saves as well, but that's metagamey. Alan, you're up.
Damn, tight spot.
What to do here? I suppose I will let go of Spud. So
I mean, that is
use,
what the symbol looks like on D&D
people on the
Beyond.
party prepare their Revivify today.
Varia? Varia, why are you smiling?
The
Oh, I don't have it!
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna let go of Spud and move, I guess, 15 feet up.
15 feet up, so
And then
you went
have to get to
50
me
feet
first.
last round, so
Down.
you're now at, God, fucking Matt, 65.
Yeah. Would you
gonna
say
drown.
that all of the crossbow bolts and the arrows are still stuck in this guy?
Yeah.
Would you say that those tips are made of metal?
Yes.
I'm casting heat metal on every single arrow in his body.
Do you have to be able to see it?
I need to be within 60 feet. It's a concentration spell.
Does it say you have to be able to see the metal though? Because they're
Oh,
technically
to
embedded
see
in
the
this
metal? Let's see, choose a manufacturer. So it's choosing manufactured metal objects such as a metal weapon or a suit of heavy or medium metal armor. So I imagine, you know,
Yeah.
a couple
so you,
arrows.
okay, so
equivalent.
you don't
Yeah.
need to see them.
No.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Gotcha.
So heat metal, yeah, that just happens.
Yep,
How much
So
damage?
let's see, that's 2d8 fire damage. Let's see, that's 8 fire damage that turn, and now I can use that as bonus action on each of my turns to do that damage
How
again.
far are you?
And then let's see, and then just for your reference, it's
75 feet
the
up.
creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from the creature must succeed on a con saving throw or drop the
I
object.
mean, they're embedded into him, so
Yeah.
we can't do that.
So it doesn't, yeah. Cool. And then let's see, so that's my turn.
Just
And I
drown.
will have Spud
You have
just
water breathing.
You doing water breathing?
Thank God.
And I will just have Spud stay within 5 feet of me with his movement.
You got it. Top of the round, Tophin.
Hey, wait, did it start its turn there?
Yes. Go ahead and roll your damage. Don't forget your inspiration.
I'm aware. I'm also doing the probabilities in my head of 2 bad rolls killing me, so.
I mean, I could portent you with a 20, but I'm not going to.
Well,
Damn.
there's radiant
I don't
That's
even
right.
know if you're in range.
That's right, Matt. Spoilers. Both of my portents
Oh,
are 20.
I guess.
They
I
both
knew
saw it.
I knew it had to be.
How close do I have to be for you to portents me? 60?
Within vision.
Oh, Jesus,
It has
really?
to be a roll that I can see.
12 points of radiant.
Success. 12.
1 success, 2 failures.
Oh shit, I forgot you have 2 failures.
Yeah, that was for death.
That's fine.
Press, that brings us to your turn. Avara, you're on deck.
Do I sink or float?
You're just
Or
floating
do
there.
I just sit right where I'm
Damn
at?
it.
Okay.
Floating right there in the air.
I think he's, got really heavy armor. He's sinking.
He does not have heavy
He's
armor on.
sinking.
I don't think.
He's going down.
I don't think little twink Tophin is
But he's
heavy
holding.
enough.
He's holding all that wine. That wine is dragging him down.
We'll see.
I don't know if in death Tophin holds on to the wine.
Yes, he does. Tobin will always hold the wine.
Could be nothing more important.
I swear if we
Alright,
killed my
let's
character
go.
for 6 bottles of wine.
Just attacks. Okay.
Figured.
How deep down can Crest can get 15 feet down, right?
Swimming downward, you have heavy armor on. I'll give you an extra 5 feet.
20 feet down. She's gonna.
There's 60 feet between us currently.
I'll get you 50 feet, so you're still 10 feet away from Tophin.
Yes, but she's going to like starfish out, so that if the thing decides to go after Tophin, it's going to hit her.
No, Tophin is floating in front of it. You're 10 feet above Tophin.
I'm dead right in front of its mouth.
Oh, right in front of its mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can get closer to Tophin?
You can take a dash action.
I could.
This is step and use your hand healing hands.
No, even with Misty Step plus movement, she doesn't get there.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what we're talking about.
Quick, deploy bricks.
Deploy bricks.
My wine!
Sorry, Chief. You gotta roll 2 death saves, or hopefully it's not interested in taking a big old munchy crunch. Because you're about to look like looking like jumbo popcorn shrimp right now.
Give me a second, I'm so sorry.
The wine is built into the meal too.
Yes.
Actually, I'm not going
You come with the cocktail
I'm
sauce.
not going to Misty Step. I'm going to go down my 20 feet. How close am I to it now?
It swam 80 feet up at you. You were
At an
120 at an angle, so you were 120 feet away. You're maybe 45 feet from it.
I was 75 feet up. So you had 45 feet to get to it.
So I'm now 45 feet from it.
Yeah, so 15 feet and your Misty Step would get you to it.
Can't do anything after I Misty Step.
That still leaves you your action.
Does it get you to Tophin?
Oh shit, that does leave me my action. I'm going to cast it.
Okay,
I do.
that's using the brain seals.
Excuse me.
How many Misty Steps have I used?
2.
Now?
Yes.
Your second.
Okay, so that's why. Okay. I'm gonna swing at the bastard, but I'm going to not actually swing at it. I'm going to activate my Swashy Boy. So it does the 3d8 radiant if it
Okay.
hits.
Sure.
Roll.
Does Kelrick maybe see this?
He does.
Does Kelrick maybe wanna?
That's up to him.
No, I love the way you roll your dice. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Is this a disadvantage because it's the magical?
We're on like
ability?
This
round
is-
2 and it's already
What?
looking dire. I'm saving that last 4 tenths for
Is
something.
this?
Yeah, this is
Because it's the.
Nope.
This is not disadvantage because it's the slash.
That's what I was asking.
Yes.
Fuck.
Gotta be in the box.
I know. That's not good. I know that doesn't hit. I'm not even gonna ask.
You have
You
inspiration.
have an inspiration.
That's wait.
The D8.
I know, but I'm doing math right now.
You need to get to a 17.
That doesn't. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna swing again.
You got it. Yeah, what was it?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, DM.
Not wearing the
I'm sorry.
You're kidding.
Not holding or wearing the
I rolled
Wouldn't
2
count-
seconds.
I wouldn't count. It's like
And the inspiration didn't help on the first one?
Having
I rolled a
arrows
1.
embedded in your body that are burning you and having a sword in your hand.
Sorry, that brings us to your turn, Kelrick. You're on deck.
Well, you better hurry up and touch me, Avari.
Bara's gonna go try to touch her friend.
Can't do that.
I know, I'm gonna get as close as I can.
So are you dashing?
No.
That'll take your action to dash
You can healing word.
if she has it prepared.
I do have healing word prepared, actually.
Okay, what's the range?
60.
60 feet.
He's 75 feet up. It will take you your dash action to get in range to bonus action healing word.
Dear God, please do it.
Don't give in to peer pressure. Do whatever you want
I'm
to do.
going to peer pressure you.
No,
It's my character. Do whatever the fuck you would do.
Oh, I know. Varia would do that. That's the thing. That's what
She's
she's
just
gonna
mad
do.
she can't touch you.
Yeah, she's just upset 'cause she knows she wants to touch everyone. She's a little weirdo like that, it's fine. Okay, 1d4 plus 4.
And what healing word are you yelling out to Tophin?
I'm sorry I can't touch you, but feel better!
Cast healing cooter.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, okay.
It's only proper if I use this one.
It is pretty magical, so
That's a 5.
that's 5 more hit points than I have.
Tophin, you now have 5 hit points.
And I used the penguin
I'm
one.
so happy for you, dude.
Avaria, at the end of your turn,
I'm just gonna get attacked 3
it is
times
going
again
to
and die.
it's going to take its legendary action. Cress, first one comes at you for a 24.
Me and Chris are just gonna be floating dead right in front of this thing's
Color,
mouth.
second one comes at you for 13.
Shield.
Third one comes at you, Kelric, for a sloppy 20.
That'll hit.
First one against you, Cress, is 17 points of damage.
Oh shit.
The one against you, Kelric, again, 17 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Chris
Big slump.
Now, Cress, you could reason, is sinking because she's wearing heavy plate armor.
It's mythical.
Oh, you're right, it's not. So you're not
I'm
sinking.
not sinking.
Kelric, that brings us to your turn. Zeros, you're on deck.
Wave A, that fucking sucked.
Yeah, that was probably like half your health in one hit.
Hey. Hey. I don't like being seen like this. I'm gonna do, it's the only thing that's working down here and the only thing that makes any sense to do. Tasha's Mind Whip at 3rd level. I'm saving a second.
Disadvantage again. I have to roll 2 for disadvantage.
Roll better, for fuck's sake.
It's 11.
God damn, 6 points of psychic damage. But he suffers all the regular effects.
Are you gonna see Alex?
Ugh, that's my turn.
It had disadvantage if it was an intelligence save.
It was a disadvantage.
Yes.
He failed.
That's why I keep doing it.
He has one more round after this one
Yep.
of disadvantage on those.
Yeah, he sure does.
Let's make things interesting. Oh god, more inspirations for the DM.
No!
Yes!
Oh,
Alright,
TPK.
guys.
TPK.
2 currently.
Well, Ty, we got our
Like,
backup
bring
characters
out our
ready.
backup character.
Alright,
Matt's gonna love her.
Zeros, you're up.
Is it Ava?
No.
We were just talking
You just
earlier, there's a
sound
monk
like Daddy.
I'm
subclass
guessing
that can heal people when they touch
Are
them.
you dashing
And
again?
still just fucks people.
Sorry, dude.
So,
I like it.
So 20 gets you there, and then you can go 10 feet straight up.
And just walk to people and go, boom, and heal.
So you are 60 feet below that.
I like it.
whoever feels like swimming up to me.
I have kept since the start of this campaign.
How many sharks are circling now?
And today we
You get the sense that this creature is
From all
very
the ungodly
territorial.
blood.
This creature is very territorial, and there are no other sea creatures in the area.
Matt, I have thalassophobia. I wish you would have put a trigger warning for this session.
Sorry.
It's like,
I, for one, like getting attacked by a big tentacle monster
I
underwater.
would say the more tentacles, the better in my life, but
it's like my Subnautica.
Oh god.
Not good for my heart rate.
That brings us to the sea monster's turn.
Jesus.
What's it doing? It's only got one thing it can do. Has to choose.
Attacks Tophin, homp, Tophin and Crest. GG.
Do it, Matt.
I'm floating.
Do it.
And I am not glowing. No, I'm still glowing.
Is it concentration?
No.
Oh, then yeah.
It is
you are
going to
still glowing.
shift.
Ah!
Let me see what Yeah, he's just. He's going to shift his gaze
Yep. Do it.
towards Holland.
Oh,
Holland, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, you're a bastard.
Don't make the twink
Make the
roll
twink
You're a
roll
straight.
strength.
bastard.
You have inspiration?
knew. I do have inspiration. That was
fine.
cocked. That was cocked.
That's
Okay.
funny as hell.
Alright, hold on. That's a.
DC 15.
It's a wrap.
Base was a 4, so we're on record. Plus,
You
that's a
can't-
5.
You can keep that. You can't even make it. I said DC 15.
Oh, DC 50. Yeah, I'll keep the inspiration. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, DM.
As you're sitting there, it
inhales water and then exhales it, and you watch as the water around you begins to come from his mouth, just begins to swirl, and you are caught within a whirlpool.
Sweet
You are considered
lord.
restrained.
Man,
And-
Alan, where'd you get that really sick hat? It's
And
awesome.
every turn at the start of your turn that you are in it, you will take damage,
He takes, he has not moved.
and you will take
Is
12 points
Moonbeam
of
concentration?
cold damage.
Up front? Okay.
Yeah.
12 points.
Or at the
and-
start of his turn.
At the start of his turn, he will continue to take it again that he starts his turn there.
Okay, so start with 12. 12 every turn?
12 as soon as he summons it, and then at the start of your turn, you take the damage again.
Okay, alright. Is that his turn?
That is his turn.
Okay.
That brings us to your turn,
Well,
so
first for that damage, I'll roll concentration on heat metal.
which is
Moonbeam
DC 10,
is concentration,
DC 10,
so it's
13
done.
plus things, so I still have that.
and you will take another low damage, 8 points of cold damage.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll roll concentration again.
You look great.
Yeah, I'm looking fucking frosty. 8
On your left side.
plus.
Left side.
What am I looking for?
Con.
Con, good idea. 8 plus 5.
DC 10, so yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
Bonus action heat metal, 2d8 damage for him. That's 9 points of fire damage. Let me refresh my memory on what restrained limits me on.
A lot.
Restrained. Your restrained creature's
kinda
speed
has-
becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus from its speed. Attack rolls against the creature are made at advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
How the hell am I gonna get out?
You can take an action to make a strength save and throw to try and move out of it.
Or teleport.
That sounds great, but I'll have to take the strength check. Okay. That's 8. What'd you say the DC was? 15?
DC 15.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
I'll take the advantage risk. The sooner the better. Is Spud also caught in here? How big is this?
Yes, you are correct. So I need you to make that strength saving throw for Spud because I forgot.
Sure. Yeah, real quick.
Spud has
Good,
his own
good call.
discretion.
Keeping honest.
That's cocked.
That's an 18.
Spud's not restrained, so he could easily just swim out.
That's so
Cool.
fucking funny.
Cool.
But he did take the initial 12 points of
Spud
damage.
gets out.
Good to know. Good to
Spud
know.
always gets out.
And then Spud rolls way better than I do.
He does.
Let's see.
Unless it's lightning, then Spud's
4, 8 plus 4 is
12.
No.
Still
I'm
stuck in the raging whirlpool. Top of the round, Topin. Would you like to stand up?
This went from bad to worse.
I mean,
pretty fast.
whatever standing
best
up
part
is
is-
in this space,
In water,
yes.
about to cast Look of Fate, I'll make it a party.
Am I still in my divine bloodline mode?
It still lasts.
Okay.
That sound of Rogue's styrofoam was great.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Seeing Cress come back, presumably to save him after going unconscious,
And almost dying.
and then Cress going unconscious. Tofin is going to grab Cress
This was just giving to me.
and cast Thunderstep.
Grab me a beer while you're up there. In the fridge.
So I needed to make a. I'm casting Thunderstep, teleporting me and Cress to the sandbar, up to wherever
What's my save for
the
him?
nearest land above us. Con 16.
That's a 3.
Fuck you.
Well, 3 plus things, but I think it's still a failure.
He takes 10 points of thunder damage.
You got it.
I teleport me and Crest to the top.
Sorry, what?
Chris is fucking down.
It-
Cute.
Oh, save it.
It's an action to feed Crest to give Crest a potion, right?
It is an action to give the potion to someone else, yes.
Okay. But I'm still in my thingy,
Yes.
so I get to bonus action attack. So I'm gonna kind of just like peek my head in the water and
Shoot.
for a 22 to hit
That's gonna hit.
for 13 points of piercing damage.
13 points of piercing damage. You got it. Is that all you're doing?
That's all I got.
At the end of your turn, as you go to exit the water, it's firing 3 orbs one at you, one at... Actually, it does not want people to get away. It's firing 2 at you and 1 at Kelric.
2 at me?
Yeah.
Shit.
Do I also...
First one's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Wait, if Topin's holding me, what happened?
I, like, dropped you on the beach.
15 points of fire damage. I assume so. Second one at you, Topin. Natural 1. I'm not even joking.
Is that advantage? No.
It's not an advantage because
It's
oh wait,
not a melee.
It's not melee. I'm
Yep.
not within 5 feet. Yeah.
Final one. He's pissed at you because he wants to do shit on his turn, so he's turning around firing 1 at Kelric.
I've been waiting for this.
15 to hit.
Shield.
You got it.
Eat my ass, ocean monster.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Fan fiction
Press.
incoming.
I needed that saving throw.
Below the waves. Under Captain Breaker.
Press has her first failure.
Wait, is there anything I add to it?
No. It's just straight roll 10 or
Straight roll, but
10
you
or
can
higher.
use Chat's Inspirations or Bless. Those are the only ways you can gain anything on an death saving throws.
And my first failure.
Bavaria, that brings us to your turn, Kelric, you're on deck.
Above Ezra, but below Breaker.
Okay.
Should mention he's looking hurt.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Cool, thanks.
Alright, we're gonna Guiding Bolt, 2nd level.
Portents of 20.
Where's
Is that because, as I said, he's looking hurt?
5?
No, because this guiding bolt needs to land because we've got like 1 person left in the water who actually needs to hit.
Him?
Yes.
Oh, I've got 2 turns till I can hit.
5.
I'm 60 feet away.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Don't worry, guys. When I come back, I can do it.
That's 12.
Sorry, man.
15, 16, plus 5, 21. Alright, 21.
Double the 42.
Oh, 42.
42, and next attack is at advantage.
Burgers too much.
Did 42 points of damage? God damn.
Crit guiding bolt.
Its attention shifts towards Avaria.
Thank God she hasn't been hit yet.
Alright, that brings us to your turn.
Oh, you know what it is. The
Mario
good old
cast
classic.
Tasha's mind.
I'm an absolute one-trick pony when it comes to water combat when I don't have all my spells ready. Yes, another Tasha's Mind Rush.
Disadvantage for the final turn.
Yes.
And that's a 3.
11, 12 points of psychic damage.
Hey, that's a big one.
I'm the only teleporter in the group, aren't I?
Well,
Yes,
I can
Missy step.
teleport myself.
It probably doesn't
we're
speak
both up
infernal.
unconscious up on the shore.
I'll just mind whip it.
unconscious?
Yes.
Oh
I
yes.
failed my death saving throw.
Yes, dude, it's not looking good. I'm telling you, Scoop. And as I kind of psychically whip it to draw its attention, I will look it dead in the eyes and say, "Don't you fucking turn away from me." As I see it churning towards Avaria.
Make an intimidation check.
Yeah. Okay. Me.
Yeah.
Great.
Trying.
Well, I haven't.
In what language?
Common. Natural 20 for 21.
Okay.
I think I just signed my own death warrant.
It's about to just go. Wha-ba-ba.
That's fine.
Zeros, that brings us to your turn.
Okay, moving 30 feet closer.
He's like,
I
"Why
should
the
mention,
fuck is
you have noticed that it has zeroed in on Kelric, and you get the sense, just because you're a fighter and you're in tune to battle, it's about to charge down at him.
About to fuck me up.
It's gonna fucking swallow him.
I'm looking like a
And
piece
you
of jumbo
can-
popcorn shrimp over
You
here.
can get right next to Kelric and hold your action if you'd like.
Your little snack.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
About to get my ass eat.
So you move you're 15 feet, because you have half speed, in the direction of Kelric, puts you about 10 feet from him, and you're holding your action until it gets within range.
Sure.
I say you can action surge to make sure he'll get in range if you really want to, but
Alright.
Thanks for looking out
Just
for me,
remember you have
Zeros.
10 foot, he has 10 foot reach, so
Appreciate
that.
it's gonna get in range. Hey, I'm just trying not to be too metagame here. Yeah, he takes his turn.
try not to totally kill us.
Never try.
Yeah, but all I can do is move. He's too pansy.
And because
Or stand
all
there
he
and
can do is
attack.
move, he takes his full 90 feet of movement and is in your face, tentacles flailing everywhere, this toothy, jagged teeth staring you down, and you can see at the back of its mouth this like bubbling heat coming out. Go ahead and take your attack as it gets within range.
Ty, I might have fucked us. I was trying to get you away and then heal you, but then I got bopped. So
And it's going to take your teammates a long time to
we
get
might
to
just slowly bleed out on the beach.
least you're together.
You're not even the captain and the ship can't even see you because you're just basically on the
Do they not
sandbank.
hear this?
It's all underwater.
That one.
That one on the first one. You have 2
You have
attacks.
advantage on the first one.
Oh,
because the
straight,
guiding bolt.
no, straight roll.
Oh, straight
Or
roll.
did you already straight roll?
I straight rolled.
Okay, so that one because of guiding bolt. So second attack.
Worst guiding bolt secondary effect ever.
20 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Go to bed.
Don't forget you can't action surge.
Actually, it was 21 to hit, but 12 damage.
12 points of damage. Would you like to action surge?
I sure am nervous.
No.
It's looking pretty hurt.
He's at full health. He's fine.
Nah, we're good. We'll be fine.
We
All right.
got this.
We got
Sarge needs
this.
to go touch everybody now.
Technically, they don't know where.
Holland, that brings us to your turn. I need
Strength saving from
strength saving
Yep.
or sorry, strength saving throw to get out, but you take your damage at the start of the turn. So wow, low again, 7 or 9 points of cold damage.
Take that. Let me roll concentration on heat metal first. That's a 17 plus, that works. And then my strength check to get out.
Yes!
18 plus thing, so
There you
I'm
go.
out of there.
So you can swim out
Get
of
the
the
fuck
whirlpool
out of there.
just above it or below it, whichever way you'd like to go.
Above sound.
closer to the surface. We no longer wish to dungeon
Let's see,
delve.
bonus action heat metal, 2d8.
You got it.
Is my crate of wine up on the shore with
13
me?
points of fire damage.
How much?
13.
13. He's looking really hurt, guys.
Hmm.
I went to the bottom of the ocean. All I got were these failed death saving.
I didn't even teleport my
Is that
wine
all you're
with
doing,
me.
Holland?
Hold on. Let me.
Still have your action. Or no, you took your action, sorry.
Oh, I guess I would have taken my
Chose
action to get out
between
of there.
teleporting Chris and teleporting
I will
wine.
So you have your movements,
Just
and
use
you
my.
took, and then you would have taken at least 10 feet of it, of your 30, just to get up out of the whirlpool.
I'll use the rest of it to just keep going up.
Okay, another 10 feet up. You
Sure.
got it.
Yep.
So that would put you, because you were already 50 feet above the water, correct?
I believe that's. I think I was 65 when he put me in.
Okay, so 65 when I put you in, put you another 15 feet up, will put you at 80. So you still have 40 feet before you break the surface, plus the 40 to get over to them. Or you can always go to diagonal, but
That was a very technical
That would
way
be
of saying
40
you were
root 2.
fucked.
Sure. Well, again, I mean, there's not much else I can do right now. So me and Spud are just chilling.
top of the round, I need a death save.
4.
One failure. Death save.
Please don't be a natural one. Okay, that's a success.
One success, one failure. Amaria, that brings us to your turn. What are you doing?
Right.
We're so fucked.
I thought I was helping.
Guiding bolt.
I went full
second
Hootie.
level.
Guiding bolt at second level. You got it.
Oh, not before I get my mask.
19.
It's gonna hit.
My ass is getting munched.
One,
I'm getting eaten alive.
2, 3, 4.
Your shield's not gonna save you now, buddy.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
That's 10, that's 15, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23.
I like the sound of that.
How would you like to do this?
Oh my
Thank
god. Fucking saved me.
At 21 hit points left.
It dies and its open mouth just falls onto Kelric.
Bruh.
I wanted to just kind of like shoot. Oh man, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Describe something for me. I can't think of anything great.
That's not the
Just-
one I wanted.
I'm on a carnival now.
Traps Kelric inside.
As you summon your radiant divine energy from Vesmordial, you summon this instead of a normal icicle-like lance that you usually send flying through the air. Instead, this time you summon the burning, hot blue flames of Vesmordial and send this spear that just almost parts the water through the air as it crashes through, and you can just see the inside of it being charred, the edges of it singed as the spear pierces through the outside of it, and you can see the black, almost goo-like blood dripping out of it from the inside as it slams into the bottom of
Now,
the
can I go
ocean.
down and get the wine before I go back up to land?
Before you go and save your friends who are dead.
Yes. Well,
She
they
doesn't
don't
know.
Yes. We have no
'Cause
idea.
I have no idea.
No, you guys do know that Cress is down.
Well, I know
You
that
saw
I
Tophen.
saw them bamf away.
But
You
I
know
would
that Cress
have.
was down when you did so.
But I would have figured Tophen would have.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
But Tophen could have. I could have healed her.
So.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So-
oh, I'm gonna grab Tophen's wine.
It's going to take you 2 rounds to get there.
Okay.
DM,
Hold on, not yet.
I just sheathed the dagger that I was drawing, which was my last resort, and begin to swim for the surface.
It's so many rounds before you guys get there.
I was full on
You
gonna
want me to
Jack
roll
Sparrow
this?
that shit if I had
Huh?
to. Don't know what else to do.
Hold on.
Okay.
I roll first anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. So you're taking your full movement up, so 30 feet upward. Because we have everyone else's turns before it gets to you guys.
Yeah, there's nothing else that I can physically do to move faster.
Okay. 30 feet upwards.
I was literally gonna heal
We did
you.
music.
We need something a lot more tense than
People are
this.
dying.
You want- That's okay.
People are dying.
My
That
plan
was
was
the part
literally
he was going
to
to get the
heal you
wine.
and then dimension door us right on top of this motherfucker.
I'll follow.
Okay, 30 feet upwards.
Same. Just gonna head up.
30 feet upwards. Death saving throw.
Shit.
2 deaths. 2 failures.
Not
Death
even
saving
worth
throw.
using the inspiration.
I rolled 7.
It's too
Reroll
low.
it. You gotta wait till I call for it.
I didn't think we were keeping like the combat in it.
You wouldn't have had to reroll it if you succeeded.
Okay.
She would have.
Oh, I'm not so happy about it.
2 successes, correct? 2 successes,
2
1
successes,
failure.
1 failure. 2 failures.
2 failures, 1 success, correct?
No.
Oh, just 2 failures.
Yes.
Okay.
We have inspiration.
They've both been so low it wasn't
Well,
worth it.
grab the wines and we can go start going.
Swimming up with the line.
Yeah.
30 feet straight upwards. Do you
Yeah.
I would
have
have
any
had to
other way to
roll
do it
max
faster?
I don't
you would
think
on
like
the
to try?
inspiration on that one.
I don't think I do.
Pretty sure you have to
What's this
see us for healing word too.
She does. But if she's looking up, she can see you guys. This is crystal clear water.
I wasn't sure if we're on land or not.
You guys are kind of floating in the water where the captain's quarters was, where you guys found the
Ah,
chest.
so I can see him?
60 feet away. Or, sorry, I think well, yours is 60 feet. They are 90 feet from you.
Even after I made my
And this
movements,
is
they're 90
and this
feet?
is the first round, so you're still grabbing wine.
No, she grabbed the wine last round.
Oh.
This one.
Are you as fast with the one? I guess it's not very big.
Well, it's fine. I still have Revivify, so I can bring someone back.
If you
You
get there
get
in a
to
minute.
choose.
Who do I like more?
Alright. 30 feet up.
Full move.
30 feet up. You guys can see them all floating now in the water.
But
Nothing I can do.
Zaro's 30 feet up.
Sure.
Okay. I will remind you, you do have a health potion.
So do I.
Tobin's got a big ass
Colin.
one
Same thing up with a nice bonus action.
and a shit ton of cure
Okay.
wounds. So
If
like,
Holland, you are only 40 feet away at an angle, maybe about 50. If Spud pulls you with your action, you can get there this turn.
Sure. That sounds great. I will.
But you don't have an action to do anything once you get there.
That's fine. That gives
Okay.
me plenty of time
Shit,
for next
maybe.
time.
Open. I need a death saving throw.
you sure do, Matt. Success.
Ugh.
2 failures, 1 success. Yes, I need a death saving throw.
I have stabilized.
I've stabilized.
Alright, see, we're good. I don't have to pick anyone.
Not yet.
Yeah, Schwinn.
Varia, up. 30 feet upwards. Elric, 30 feet upwards.
Yeah.
30
Wait.
feet upwards.
Wait a second. So that puts me at 60 feet,
Yes.
so I can do mass healing art.
If you have the spell slot for it.
I do, actually.
Jesus Christ.
Let me see it.
Down to the fucking wire. You two assholes are so lucky with your dice rolls.
5.
5 points of healing to everyone.
Yep. And hopefully no one dies, because that was my Revivify.
Oh my god. What's wrong with you?
It's better to keep us alive than revive us.
He's right there with the cure wounds.
It don't matter.
It's fine.
Press it,
It's more efficient than what I could do.
sit straight up, coughs up fucking seawater.
Underwater.
I thought we were.
You guys are still floating in the water at the very top. You're basically on the sandbar where the water and the ship have crashed into each other.
I was gonna like. Kind of sits the It's kind of paddling off of the seawater. Looks around. Where the fuck's my chest?
It's still sitting on the deck.
I want to know what it would have been.
Was it dead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that tracks.
Already stabilized.
I know. I was really scared I was gonna get one of my infant.
It was dead.
Well, with that chat, we're gonna take a break. Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? Jeez Louise, Matt, what was that thing?
Oh. That is a sea Leviathan. A homebrew of my own creation.
Oh, yeah.
Never would have guessed.
Really? A homebrew?
Shout out to Brett for painting this fucking gorgeous mini.
That thing looks absolutely horrifying.
It does. As you can kind of see there.
I was straight up ready to just die with a dagger in my hand.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm about to go explore
Because it was about to have. It was about to have. So if it would have chosen, it would have had 6 fucking attacks against me.
Yeah.
I would have been turned into paste.
Through its tentacles and its
Yeah, if
legendary action.
Yeah.
if we hadn't gone with my mind piercer into your mind
Right,
whips,
he's ugly as fuck.
we were taking like 15 more attacks than we did.
Yeah, that Tasha's mind whip really
It's so good.
I'm taking away his sea pug status.
He's no longer
No longer so ugly. He's cute.
Alright. Guys, stick around. We're going to take our break. We'll be back here in a couple minutes. Don't go nowhere.
Don't leave. We got the ancient white dragon coming up.
Oh, God.
afraid we can't talk about that.
So that's how I met your mother.
Oh no.
Chat, just don't ask. Alrighty, guys, we're back.
I'm gonna take this upstairs and wash my hands.
Oh my god.
He had a whole break to do that.
Yeah, but they were too busy
James
talking
Lesbian's
about
too much
all the
power.
things that we can't repeat.
Yes, I know.
So, y'all are beat the shit on a beach.
I'm still just laying face down in the water.
Ass up.
It's
Eventually,
faces in the
all
wall.
of you make your way back up to the deck where the mangroves have grown up through the tree.
Through the shipwreck, you mean?
Through the shipwreck, yes. Mangroves have grown up through the shipwreck. Cress is holding her chest. Avaria is holding her crest. God damn it. Is holding her crate full of these 6 bottles of wine.
My crate full of those 6 bottles of wine.
You almost died for that.
And then almost died for it again because Avaria went after it for you.
Yep.
Was it worth it?
Yes. I'm still alive, aren't I?
Better be some fucking good wine.
It's free wine.
That came at quite a cost, actually.
We're all still alive. Be it barely.
I'm going to make my way out of the boat and try and just like rest on the sandbank for a second. Try and get some sun because I'm probably cold as shit right now.
You are a little chilly.
Hi, welcome to Chile.
It doesn't even look like she went down. Walks over to her chest and it starts smacking it with her
Just the chest itself or the lock?
the lock.
I cast mending on it. And
And
now
make
we're
a
beating.
strength check for me.
Well, the mending didn't really work.
It would have if you took longer.
9.
You jar your whole arm in there and begin to push and pry, and you hear cracking and pulling of the wood, but it doesn't seem like the lock is broken yet.
Okay, we're gonna smack the wood.
You just smash on the chest, okay?
Smash up the fucking chest.
Make another strength check for me at advantage.
Fuck this chest. That's how.
How'd you roll D10?
I didn't. I rolled.
Oh.
This was that's a
Like trying to take Link into a ceramic shop.
21?
21.
Okay, give
No,
me
you
one
just don't do
second.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost died. I just want what's in this.
I really hope a bunch of rubies come out.
I hope it's a bunch of fucking dust.
You smash it open, and the chest that seemed almost perfectly sealed, you watch as the water, as you smash the wood, just begins to pour out. But as the wood begins to fall aside, the glistening gems from the inside catch your eye as the sun hits them and begins to sparkle everywhere. You see star rose quartz, golden topaz, pink pearls, violet garnets, black star sapphires, moonstones. Just piles of rare gems.
Yo, we could have gotten all of this without the giant sea monster.
Sure fucking could have.
But
We had to go all the way in for the wine.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Tophan, you want to split some of that wine tonight?
Oh, we're drinking all of it tonight.
Crow's nest.
Sure.
We're gonna sit in the crow's nest and drink.
It's gonna be in the
You
middle
will
of the
not
night.
know what they're worth without getting appraised, so you can add 1 chest's worth of assorted rare diamonds.
Chest of gems.
You guys are gonna take all the wine up to the crow's nest in the middle of the night. It's just gonna be one of you fucking hits the ground.
I've got teleporting. I'm fine.
I got feather fall. Catch somebody.
You guys are gonna fall and then misty step.
And then just step the wrong way and take extra damage.
Fine. She already almost died tonight. Another time.
How do I add items? Gems. I don't want any particular gem. I just want a fucking gem.
You have to add a
DM,
custom item.
I would like to thumb through the book real fast with the Griffin logo on it, just see what it is.
Sure, make an intelligence check as you're just thumbing through it.
23.
Looks like a ledger of some kind. It lists multiple different ports with people in each port and various goods that were to be delivered to them.
Nothing amiss.
Not that you can tell.
How do I add a custom item?
Now that Cressida has her gems, she's gonna walk over to Tophan. Hey, how did you end up here?
Funny story. I teleported us up here. And then got hit by a tentacle? I don't remember. And then I was unconscious, presumably next to you.
Gotcha. Well, you did a good thing. That's pretty cool. I mean, it didn't really work out, but that's fine. And Cress is just gonna give them all 35 points of her lay on hands.
Jesus.
Thanks.
That was...
As you look around, there are multiple people in your party that are looking a little worse for wear. Besides Avaria and Zeros, the rest of your party is fairly beat up.
I'm not with you guys. So.
Where are you?
I'm out on the beach trying to
Warm up.
keep hypothermia from setting
They're
in.
up. You guys are. He's down on the sandbank.
Uh-huh.
So you're sitting maybe about a foot in the water, but this is warm water because it's towards the surface. And you guys are all up on the shipwreck.
Gotcha.
And Breger's just kind of. You guys have only been gone a couple minutes, so Breger's just like out on the deck looking over. You guys find anything?
We found much more than we were looking for.
Giant
Actually,
sea monster.
Captain, you might want to bring yourself and a couple people over here. Actually, we found quite the surprise under the ship.
Under the sea.
Do you think there's more? Should we get moving?
I don't know if there's more coming or not. We got attacked by some giant sea monster. It's dead down there now.
Well, I have seen death look me in the eyes many times.
I think it's kind of a moot point. We're quite done with the shipwreck. Let's get moving anyway.
But Bragger, do you know this thing? It's like it's big and it's blue, and Cress would like pantomime it. It was like "Bleh," and it kept shooting hot water at us.
The Leviathan.
A what?
Leviathan.
Are they common?
Not common in these shallow waters, so no.
Do they fetch a pretty penny?
What, did you kill one?
Yes.
Yes, there's one.
That's
No,
what we're saying.
Let's leave it there.
Why?
Let the bottom feeders feast on it.
First we're gonna swim over to the boat.
I scoop all of the gems into the haversack.
Kind of assume you guys took a small rowboat over here and didn't just jump off the boat and
Oh.
swim to the.
No.
Yeah,
the
I did as
shipwreck.
well.
So, Crest is not swimming over to the
I
boat. You guys
assume-
are just like slowly rowing back.
Well, she definitely like it just swim over to the wreck.
Okay,
Yeah, she was the first one off the boat.
that's fair.
We were in the middle of like lowering the rowboat, and she's like already swimming out there.
That's okay. So, as you guys all make your way back to the ship, you can hear the waves crashing against the boat as Stradmiel and Thadmiel begin to slowly pull the anchor up out, and a couple crewmates just walk over and begin to hoist the sails. You guys set out for your second leg of today's journey. Anything you'd like to do before we make our roll?
Just gonna
I'd like to go.
tell the captain thank you for indulging us.
In the
Think
middle of
of
the
my-
day?
Yeah.
I've got all the alcohol.
Let's go to the crow's nest and get
I
his drunk. We almost died.
maybe save it till the night shift.
This is dark.
You can drink and you can ogle the. There you go.
Makes sense. Cress will wait.
Here, you can start with this one, and I'll just pull one of Tophan's many flasks out of his jacket.
Okay. So you climb back up to the crow's nest.
Cress is gonna pregame.
You take the flask, down it in about 10 minutes, and now you have nothing.
Bruh.
It was good.
It was good.
It was very good.
Is there anything else the rest of you would like to do before we make our second roll?
I just want to know more about the wine.
Felric is gonna put a glyph of fate on Helen.
Thank you.
The wine is any semblance of like labels or anything on this wine has all since faded away in the water. So the bottles are dusty and fogged over,
Well, you can't really tell anything about where they came from or where they may have been made. But yeah, 6 bottles of wine.
Figure it out later.
I need somebody else to roll a d8, please.
Sure. 7.
Go back to my table.
Is it possible to achieve a short rest or no?
It is possible to achieve a short rest.
I will do an arcane recovery.
Got it. So everybody, you may take your short rests now. If you so choose, spend any hit dice that you would like. As a couple hours go by, as you guys begin to shift into the Nazesta Sea, out of the Rosani Archipelago, the waters begin to get much more choppy and rough.
Just gonna fucking go overboard again.
Let's see here.
Yeah, you probably should.
As the waters begin to throw the ship back and forth, seemingly as whatever weather natural effect is causing these waters to become rougher, I need everybody to make an acrobatics or an athletics check to hold their footing.
I'm on
Uh-huh.
Imagine I'm drunk.
Probably not drunk after, so you downed it all in 10 minutes and it's been about 2 hours.
Okay.
So, more like a headache, not really drunk.
Okay.
You got the hiccups.
Don't stop rolling.
That sounds great. Some of those.
Natural 20 for 26. I can't stop rolling natural 20s over here. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
8,
14.
17.
Roll for Varia, please.
What do you want me to roll?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Natural 1 for Varia.
23.
You guys all watch as Holland slams into the side of the railing and is about to go overboard, but just in that last instance, Avaria was already like looking overboard, like looking for fish and like readying her javelin, and then this massive wave just slams in as Holland hits the railing and she just tumbles overboard.
I jump off the edge after her.
Okay, you jump into the water after her, which these are rough and choppy waters. I need you to make a strength saving throw to push against them to make your way over to her.
That's bad.
Make it way.
Strength saving throw. Natural 1.
The waves are almost too much for you and overtake you. You make no movement towards her.
DM question: How deep is it from deck to water?
About 20 feet.
I would like to, if I can, cast control water, and do flood, and cause the water to swell 20 feet, throwing them back onto the ship.
Easy enough to do. Because that's what control water does. And you throw them each, just slam onto the top of the deck as the water kind of dissipates and falls off the side, and Bregger just goes, "You need to stay around."
That was too many natural ones for my comfort level. That
Me
was
too,
gonna,
man.
That was gonna go from bad to worse real quick.
Had a nice simple plan. Gonna solve it.
Why did Varia not use freedom of movement?
But she's Avaria.
Only goes on one person.
But we were underwater.
It shall be. We're not.
Okay.
You guys gotta remind her she has this stuff, because she doesn't read all her spells. She goes for the damage stuff, and that's all she reads.
Understandable.
That's also an underused effect of freedom of movement too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Rest of us looking good? Is that really
You guys all
okay?
good.
I guess
Yeah,
technically you guys have been fine because you still have water breathing.
Yeah.
But you're back on the ship
For
now.
only 24 hours as the ship was pulling away.
Yeah.
would have been fine. I would have got to her eventually.
So, the waters have still quite choppy, but you guys are a little more ready for it now. And the winds begin to pick up, and you guys are now sailing with the winds. So as the ship just almost catches a burst of wind into the sails, and you guys begin to very quickly move forward. You're all knocked off your feet for a mere second, but as you look out in front of you, you can see there are pocketing amounts of whirlpools in the water in front of all of you. And you get the sense that that is what was causing all these choppy waters. I need somebody to be... Essentially, I need somebody to roll a survival check for the boat to assist Breger in calling out where these whirlpools are.
I can do it since I'm up in the crow's nest.
One additional thing, DM, I have never really faffed around with control water, so you might want to read it yourself. It's concentration up to 10 minutes. And
Okay.
it's a range and area of 300 feet, and until the spell ends, I can control any freestanding water inside an area that I choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if this is actually how control water works, but I can also do whirlpool. Can I do an opposing whirlpool inside of the whirlpools
To stop the
to
movement?
essentially stop their movement? I'm trying to read control water, but I'm also trying to take an action before things get out of hand here.
Sure.
I don't know if the effect travels with me for like 10 minutes as we're moving. If I can control water within 300 feet of me,
I would
if
assume it
can-
moves with you.
I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm. I wish I read the spell more because I've only done this like once. As an action of my turn, I repeat the same effect or choose a new one.
What do you have?
I currently have a cat.
Yeah, I would say easy enough. You can...
So for 10 minutes
Moves
within
with you.
300 feet of me, I can affect the water.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to reverse the whirlpools.
Okay.
I mean, it's a 4th level spell, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Easy enough to do. No roll required then. Kelric is just standing up at the very tip of the ship, just warping the whirlpools as the ship comes closer to them. And as you stop from one, you move to the next as the ship passes by it. And you look, the whirlpool is not necessarily reforming, but the choppy waters are definitely still there. With the whirlpools dissipating, it is causing a much smoother ride for everybody, and you guys will not have to make another strengths.
I will, as I'm doing that, kind of back up to the deck of the ship, or the helm of the ship, and say, Breger, which direction do you want this water to move?
Well, we need to head west towards the Ivory Coast.
I will, after sedating some of the whirlpools, I know they kind of like start back up again. I would like to change to using, you can say how long 10 minutes lasts us, using redirect flow to, basically, if the ship is sailing straight and we need to move a bit to the left, I will have water go cross underneath the ship and kind of move us, almost
Sure.
strafe us.
That's probably going to be about the last effect you can get out of it,
Sure.
but that does get you guys out of the woods.
Sure. Well, thanks for letting me use that spell like that.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure that's how it works, but I'll have to figure out.
I mean, that's how I would interpret it.
Sure.
So, you guys are out of the neck of the woods of the rough and choppy waters as you have made your way into the Zesta Sea. You now, after passing by, I should have mentioned, all of you saw the just over like an ever-raging sandstorm just on the edges of the horizon, where you could see the Dishaya wastelands. Crackling lightning across the sky, raging winds, small funnels of air just carrying dust and sand everywhere. The Shire Wastelands are very much a
Wasteland.
volatile place.
We're here on the boat.
She's very needy.
That Arch actually wants us to go out there one person.
Oh shit, we do have to go there at some point, don't we?
That's what you all signed up for, yeah?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know.
Technically, me and
signed up
Zeros
for that.
didn't sign up for anything.
I don't even want to know.
It's okay, just make it a new day so I can roll portents.
What'd
I'm
you
getting
roll?
a lot of 20s.
You did not get another one.
No, I haven't yet, but I might.
Okay. So, the boat slowly begins to shift and move. And Ezra, as the sun begins to set, comes up on deck. Well, from what I hear, you guys had a rough
I'm in the
day.
crow's nest.
Oh, that's right. Not our finest day, no. Some of us got
Fighting a
there-
Leviathan, that's a feat in its own.
Yeah, I wish I could say it was something that we chose, but it just kind of happened.
And you all lived. Surprised. I'm impressed.
Thanks, me too.
That does make 3 of us.
I'm climbing up the crow's nest to find Cress.
Are you going to be my watchman tonight?
Well, Chris is already up there. I guess we'll handle it.
Well, keep an eye out. Pirates like to hunt at night.
Fuck. I don't have the spells for that.
We'll let you know.
My spells get reset.
Pop open a bottle of wine. Give it a sniff.
It smells divine.
It better fucking be.
You don't know how long it sat on the ocean floor, but this wine just smells and tastes delicious.
It's gonna go so poorly.
Holy hell.
I hand it directly to you.
Well, do you make Constitution saving throws, please?
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't forget to get +4. 14.
With the +4, that's a 22.
I'm such an idiot.
You guys are both tipsy. Getting there at least.
Best tipsy you've ever felt.
It's a wine tipsy, so it's going to cause a
So
headache.
yes.
It feels great right now, but it's going to be a headache in the morning. The wine tastes delicious.
The best wine I've ever had.
For Cress, yeah. For Tophin, you've had better.
Oh, that should have been Aether wine. It was pretty good.
We polish a bottle or 2.
How many did you take up there with you?
Oh, I have all 6 with me.
Okay.
God, you just climb that ladder and
Just
you smell
follow-
like
They're
jingle
in my
jangle.
fucking bag.
What do you ever say?
My bag of endless pockets.
So, the two of you polish off each a bottle after about an hour passing out.
Aren't we supposed to be looking for something?
But we're keeping a watch. It's fine. You see anything?
Chris gonna look up. See anything?
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Fucking goose. Can't count on you two for anything.
Cress is like stumbling to stand up, and, like holding onto the mast and like looking out, and then just takes a swig and slams back down, and it is out.
And that cloud looks really. What kind of.
Seeing that, I will go get up and look and see if what I can see,
Perception check at disadvantage.
and try to actually keep an eye out.
Not only at sea, so the vision's already.
Add my
but you're
inspiration.
drunk, and you're at the very top of the crow's nest, where it's like doing this.
19 total.
Even in your drunken stupor, you sway back and forth with the water, and because you're completely drunk. Staring out across the open waters, you can see the blue-ish gaze of the moonlight kind of shining across
A sea Leviathan.
the waters of the sorry.
You killed my child. Now I'm coming for you.
But nothing on the horizon that you take note of before eventually succumbing to your drinks and passing out. The next morning, you all awake. The two of you have a splitting headache. And you guys can all take your long rest.
Yes. I have spells. And most important of all,
No natural 20s today?
Can Cressida?
you don't know.
Can Cressida use her lay on hands to neutralize the hangover?
Not really a disease or a poison.
Darn.
Some people would beg to differ.
Alcohol is poison.
I beg to differ.
Poison for the
but
soul. It's post brought to you by Christian Moms Against Drinking.
Oh my
It's quite literally a
Okay,
poison.
let's not do
but-
that.
Well, Cressida, are you ready to get down?
Yeah. Really bright out.
Let's go.
The sea makes it so much worse. The crest is like squinting.
As you guys are like climbing down, and
Oh
the-
no, I dimension door us directly to our beds.
Jesus Christ!
Not the worst use of a spell slot I've ever seen.
I have
Okay.
seen worse.
So you guys are all sleeping within like the same quarters. As you're all sitting there and waking, you're prepping your spells for the day. Amaria's doing her morning ritual of prayers. Zeros is probably, putting his armor on after waking up.
He's eyeing that crow's
You're
nest.
polishing off Spud, and all of a sudden a greenish door opens in the distance from across the room from you guys, and you just see Tophin and Cress come stumbling out.
Oh, good morning.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Cress is gonna go lay down. Take the covers, put them above her head, and then she's gonna groan. I forgot my cheeks glow.
It'll be okay, Cressida. Just
Drink some water.
My
The-
cheeks, they
our-
glow.
our two options are to drink water or to drink more. And I think we've passed the drinking more option.
Water.
A new day has arisen. You guys are still 2 to 3 days, depending on the wind, from your destination.
Cress, would you like your cheeks to not glow for a little bit? I cast invisibility on Cress.
Jesus.
That's a great way to get some shut eye.
Cheeks can't glow if they're invisible.
Sure. Okay.
Light no longer hurts.
You guys just see this like small hump below the blanket where Cress's rest of her body has just disappeared.
It must be so weird because like the blanket, like you can look in.
Yep.
Good night.
So, what are the other rest of you doing as they're working off their hangovers?
I would like to take out my pocket marble holding the golem's head and get that out.
I forgot about
And
that.
I would like to take the aether that powered it out, get everything out, and I would like to try to use some combination of that, some of the spare baby black wires I've got, and my arm to get power going into the head.
Okay, what's your goal?
My goal is to
Power the head.
is just to activate the head with its associated crystal powering it proper.
Make a Tinker's check for me.
Sure. Let's see. Oh gosh, I have a bunch of bonuses. Remember.
X plus proficiency.
Dex plus proficiency plus something else for level 6 artificer. I can't remember.
You're an expert, so you get double proficiency with all
right,
tool
so
checks.
that's like
So if your proficiency's
So
3, you get
it's
6.
6 plus
6.
dex.
I think it was like plus 8 last.
What's your dex?
Dex? 15.
So plus 2.
Plus 2.
Plus 6.
Plus
is
six.
plus 8.
Plus 8. So okay. So let me roll plus
We
8.
got there.
Cool. 10.
You fidget and fuddle with it for a good 30 minutes, and you get the sense you just don't have the materials on you to basically run the power effectively to the head.
Colin, you're making
Could-
too much noise.
Hold on. Can I also plug Spud in? See if that helps.
It's a little out of the realm of what Spud can really do.
Just providing extra power? Same thing I'm doing with my arm, just trying to reroute some extra energy.
With that roll, unfortunate.
Cressa's gonna throw a pillow.
Thank you.
You don't see it coming either, because I'm invisible.
As you guys are kind of sitting here, and it's been a while now, and you haven't come to join for breakfast, you just hear a slam on the door. Are you guys coming out today? This isn't a free trip.
Cressa's gonna roll up. Is she still invisible?
For an hour.
For now, yeah, she's still invisible. She's gonna throw the door open.
The door swings inward, so
She's gonna throw the door open.
you swing the door open, and Brega's just sitting there. Guessing you did that.
Oh no, my apologies. I was just getting everything that I needed together and all. Away my book and everything, and as I go to make my way through the door, I accidentally run straight into Cress.
Which then Cressida runs into Breaker.
Oh. The hell?
She's gonna try and like.
He just
slip
like
out.
reaches out and like is grabbing on your arms.
Yeah, and Kelrick is just like going for where he thinks her shoulders might be, and just catches air.
Yeah. No, there's.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
I understand now.
Goodbye. And she's gonna like wiggle, like worm her way past him.
Oh, is she going to be like that all day?
No, I'm not that good. Just for a while.
Well,
Must have missed you casting then whenever I was doing my writing thing.
We came in rather abruptly.
so, shall we get to work?
Yeah, sorry.
There's leftovers for breakfast. Eat real quick. Let's get to it.
We'll go and have breakfast.
Are there eggs?
Out at sea, no.
Now we got chickens?
No.
All those sea chickens, man.
No chicken, no eggies. You need eggy.
So, you guys go. You sit down for breakfast. I need somebody to roll a d8, please.
I got it.
For crying out loud, not Cress.
5.
Leviathan on us.
Move to my next list.
Your lists are fucking sadistic.
Why?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Because 2d8 said Leviathan that almost TPK the group.
It's not my fault you guys rolled the Leviathan on the undersea encounter.
Yeah, it's your fault that you put it there.
It is your fault that you put it there.
I didn't put it there. You guys rolled it.
You made the table.
I'm sorry. If we rolled it, then that means it was there, which means it was placed by you.
It's fine. Throw another one at us.
We got this. We killed one.
We'll do better this time. We promise.
If you
We'll
rolled a
kill
1,
its
it was
baby
just
daddy
8
too.
skeletons, and it was really easy.
8 skeletons.
Oh, was it the skeletons from the ship?
No.
Oh, I was really hoping it was. Fucked up.
Excuse me, guys. Just here grabbing your stuff.
As you guys are moving throughout the sea,
Moving throughout the sea.
it's a quiet morning.
So dumb.
Zeros and Tophin, you are helping the Cannon Master move black powder around and cargo from underneath the ship. I believe you took over, we were doing navigation. Navigation, and
I think I was doing range tables, which is powder monkey-ish.
as well. So you are kind of setting up and learning the inner working mechanisms of how basically the cannon works and how to aim and fire it. You're learning how to chart courses and how to direct the ship. Like you're just a deckhand.
I'm being strong.
Deckhand.
Yep.
I don't remember what we chose.
Just
for
a
Avaria.
deckhand.
I don't remember what we chose for Avaria.
Yeah,
I don't
It's kinda
either.
derogatory.
I need everybody to roll intelligence checks to see how well you are learning this.
Shit around.
To understand where everything goes and how to move it and where
Yeah,
items
well,
are needed.
Shut up,
below.
Matt. I got a 5.
Same actually.
12.
Two of you are slowly getting the hang of it. You definitely get the sense that after a few days on the sea, you kind of understand what's expected of you and what you need to do, but you're definitely not masters of it by any means. Or you're struggling to understand you're used to looking at a normal map, and this is a sea map where it shows like these different charts and these different courses and how to maneuver through the different currents and the way the winds kind of travel. And you're a smart man, and you understand how it works and what it is. It's just you're not understanding the implications of it.
You're a
And
smart
sure,
man. You're just dumb.
Too much seaman for you to handle.
Press, you constantly need to be reminded on where everything goes. Like you go to pick up a chest and you go to move it somewhere, and then straight with that, no, that goes over there, and you like have to pick it up and move it again.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a rough day.
Took too much to drink last night.
Yeah, I died yesterday. I almost died.
Well, you fought the sea Leviathan. It's not unheard of. Final roll.
11.
11. Same with these two. You're understanding it. You're grasping it. It's you're just not a master of it by any means.
No, I'm just dumb. It's fine. True.
So, what was the roll in the D8 again? I believe 4?
5.
5. Okay.
More sea leviathans.
3 Leviathans.
Sea monkeys this time.
Boat gets started by 12 dragon turtles.
Sea monkey.
On the horizon,
Oh, fuck.
as you guys are drifting about just after noon,
Dargan turtle.
you see Breger kind of like quickly throwing the wheel, and he says, "Heads up, we have company.
Yes!
And these areas are known for pirates. Be wary."
Fucking ready. Fucking ready. Yes.
And you can see massive white sails on the horizon.
That doesn't seem very piratey.
Everybody make an intel or history check.
I'm bad at that. That's bad.
21 for Tophin.
That's bad. That's a natural 20 for a 19.
Also very high for Avaria.
5.
Aria doesn't need to roll. She already knows.
Oh, well, it's still super high for Avaria, so.
Oh.
27. Natural 20.
Ah, damn.
Natural 20 buddies! Yay!
Avaria's was a 20. Sloppy 20.
Yeah. You
So,
said it.
hey,
I know I did.
somebody's playing Avaria over there.
Yes, my friend.
Zeros.
My friend who
and
likes tummy
Tophin,
rubs.
what do you have?
Yeah, bro.
I had a 5.
21.
Zeros, you're the only person here that does not recognize these sails. You see a massive white sail with a light blue emblem emblazed upon it, and all of you instantly recognize this as the symbol of the Snow Queen from the... No. Just no.
Do it.
No. From the symbol
$2, PayPal,
of
friends
the
and family.
Snow Queen.
So we avoid the 10% fee.
Yes.
And the ship has shifted its course in all of your directions. You guys see Avaria start to panic, and she runs below deck.
Invisa her.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Okay.
Nah.
Doing it right now while they're still a mile away.
If we
No,
sink
I'm
the
gonna wait till
boat,
they're closer.
if we sink the boat and kill all hands on deck, it'll be
On the
fine.
Queen logo ship, I don't know about having bad relations with
This her symbol does not look like a royal vessel by any means.
25% chance of capsizing the ship, and I've got fireballs.
I mean, at the rate you're going,
No one chose violence today.
That's like 4 chances. You either
No,
capsize it or you
but
light it all
Telric
on
is
fire.
uniquely prepared to fuck up a boat somehow. Come at thee.
As the boat begin drifting closer, you hear like Breger let out a sigh. Not pirates, but not necessarily friends either.
Expecting,
Cress is like looking at him with her glaive.
you expecting trouble, Captain?
I don't think we're going to be expecting trouble, but I do expect they'll want to stop and speak to us. So, I would say be at the ready, but not hostile.
It means glaive down for now, Chris.
Yes, dear. We do not want to piss off the royal fleet of the Snow Elves.
Nah.
I will let you know.
As long as
When
I get
it's
to
time for
rest
the
once
glaive.
per day, I have a 25% chance of capsizing a ship. We stay at sea long enough, I'll sink the whole fleet.
fucking hit and run operations where we just literally take a 25% chance to fucking capsize a boat every day.
That's right,
You
too.
can do more than one. It's 10 minutes concentration.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think that's how the spell works. There's no way that I can try for 10 minutes to capsize a ship. That sounds ridiculous.
That's how it reads.
I feel like we're gonna have to fix that one later or look at. I feel
I'm
like
gonna
that's broken.
rules lawyer it for you.
I mean, that's how it reads. So,
Sure, I mean if that's how Matt wants to interpret it.
I will read it after the session.
Until
I'm
the
not gonna
spell
worry about it
ends.
now.
It's just like-
That's how I interpreted it the first time I read it.
There's
So.
like no way I don't capsize a ship over the course of 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, or always keep trying. Out of like, 100 rolls, it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
Would kill them.
That's if it stays in range.
Yes, we
Would
could.
kill.
We could. I'm planning on it.
As the boat,
First sight of trouble.
about 10 minutes goes by, and the boat is slowly beginning to pull up the side next to you guys. A smaller, but you get the sense this boat is built for speed. It has only 2 portholes on the sides where you can see cannons are sticking out, and a set of 3 masts, 2 small sails and 1 large sail, with the symbol of the snow elves emblazoned on every sail. You can see a very royally or very regally dressed drow woman standing at the helm of the ship. A large pirate hat, a long flowing purple gown, and very long silver hair.
Sounds like it.
Does sound like.
Sure, she is very attractive. As she looks over across the ship, she calls out to all of you. Hail! What are all of you doing in my waters?
I'll just look over at the captain. Captain?
Oh, don't worry, they get very territorial. I don't know why they think they own the place. Yes, this is Captain Breger of the Onyx Whisper, of the Zartalos Navy. We are heading to the Ivory Coast. We have chartered a course, and we will be docking there in the next few days. We have the proper paperwork if you would like to come aboard and take a look. I would. Please drop anchor.
I would have
You
cast
see-
invisibility on Avaria
Okay,
before all this
you
happened.
go below deck as the boat comes up. Go and cast invisibility on her.
And then I'm back on the deck.
And then you're back on the deck as she is coming. She has a plank thrown overboard as Gregor and, Stradman and Thadmil throw the anchor over the side. You watch as she just ever so slowly, as she walks across, and you can see she is wearing these obnoxiously tall stilettos.
Kind of.
She need another.
DM,
deckhand?
quick question.
The ships are not the only thing in full mast right now. Apparently Cress is too.
Yo. Quick question. How much metal is on their ship?
On their ship,
Yeah.
besides like bracings and accents, not much. It's mostly wood.
Bracings are structural weak points.
This is true.
Heat metal
They
fireball.
get real hot, they might just like splinter.
Heat expands when the heat, or sorry, metal expands when it heats up.
Yeah,
so.
I was saying,
Wood
metal,
fall
metal
apart.
does not splinter when you heat it.
I was talking about the wood that surrounds the metal. Structurally weak wood.
As she comes across,
She got like big steppers on.
oh yeah, we're talking like 6-inch stilettos.
That is obnoxious.
Yeah.
Can I ask
And
her to
she
step
walks
on me?
without any problems. Always ask.
Cress lays down.
Yes, I would like to
directly
see your
in front of
paperwork,
her.
Captain. He walks over with the proper paperwork, begins going through it, and you see him as he's walking over, just like reaches to his side, and you get the sense that this man, the two of you at least, can see that he has mechanisms on him. He has definitely tinkering stuff across like his belt and his wrist. Gregor. Yeah, that you can tell it doesn't seem like he's a tinkerer himself, but he's definitely been to the city of Zachary. You see there's something on his belt that he kind of clicks. And for those of you that have keen hearing, you can hear basically the elves. You can hear a low hum.
Racist.
Do I count?
Yes.
Wish my mom had fucked an elf.
You hear a bit of a low hum, and you start to hear movement below the deck from Ezra's quarters.
Girlfriends.
But you don't get the sense that the drow woman took any notice of this. Maybe wasn't expecting it, wasn't listening for it, not really sure.
Burger's too slick.
But
Prager's
Hands
about
over
to
the
load
paperwork,
the
she looks at
cannons
him.
and blow the ship up.
as she's looking over the paperwork and kind of looks him up and down. Captain Breger, is it? Yes, dear. What can I do for you? You can see he's physically nervous, like he's starting his words a little bit, which is a strange sight for this man because he is a strong Goliath man. And what business do you have in the Ivory Coast? Simply transporting goods, ma'am. Then you would not mind if I look below deck to see what goods you're transporting. Well, I don't have any problem with you, no. And like he kind of like looks at all of you, and he's physically looking for someone to interject to give Ezra time.
Hi, my name's Cressida. I have questions. We're friends of the Queen, and yeah, and we met her ward. And I want you
Oh,
to
is
know.
that so? You've met Elmara.
Elmara, cool. She's doing good. She looks healthy.
Is that so?
It is so.
She looks healthy in a land where she does not belong.
Yes, it's actually really sad. We don't want her here either.
Is that so?
Yes. We don't want her there either.
Really? And why would you not want her there?
Because it's not right that she's away from her home. And it's not right that our... Is the person a boy or a girl? They took a boy or a girl. I'm not very smart.
Elmara is the heiress.
No, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about whoever they took from our king, from Empire.
The brat crown prince.
Oh, that
Lives
makes
within
sense.
the
I don't like his
Keldrai
dad.
nation.
His dad's ugly. His dad also kind of stinks.
He's also ugly.
That makes sense.
She extends her hand, and you can tell in her center middle finger there is a very regal, like,
Welcome aboard. Would you like to
stone
shit talk the
that
world's
has-
royalty?
You get the sense it's like a blood diamond. And she takes her hand. Ildereth.
Nice to meet you. My name's Cressida.
Nice to meet you as well, my dear. Now, why would you all... And she looks at all of you, which is mostly a lot of humans. Now, why would a lot of humans not like the Snow Elf Princess being in a foreign land?
Well, you see, we have a friend. And she's a snow elf. And she's from the kingdom, and she really hates that one of her rulers is being held.
You muppet. What have you done?
You don't even have to roll deception or persuasion. You just suck at this.
And what is this woman's name?
Oh, it's Ava.
Is that short for something?
No.
Make a deception check. I already rolled her insight on you.
I
Would they
cannot
know that
believe
name?
how wide of a hole there is in your story.
We'll find out.
17.
Are you sure that's her name?
Uh-huh. I mean, that's the name she told us. I don't know any other name.
Can you describe what she looks like?
Well, I don't really know how to describe her. This is
I
Well,
feel
like
like
some of those aboard your deck, really. I mean,
They don't,
I feel like any description we could possibly give would be
kind of racist.
insensitive.
I hate to kind of generalize, but just a snow elf, yeah?
Not many.
You know, kind of. She's like white. Got a little
No
bit
eye
of
color of any distinction, hair color.
Not that I've ever noticed.
white hair.
White hair uncommon? Avaria has
you've
blue
seen-
eyes, right?
Avaria has purple eyes.
Oh. I thought they were blue, but I'm also fucking colorblind.
You would also know that you guys have seen, at least a handful of snow elves. Now, not all of them have white hair. Some have purple hair, blue hair.
Aria's is platinum, which is why I said white.
Yes. Platinum hair, white hair.
The eyes are kind of blue. More like a periwinkle. We met her in the capital of the...
You met a snow elf in the capital.
There's a lot of people in the capital. I'm from the capital, and I'm not human, if you can't tell.
Yes, my dear. It's surprising to see one of your kind on this edge of the world.
I think it's perfect.
It's just like so bad it's good.
Do you not know where you come from?
That's kind of our whole point, so if you could enlighten us, that would be wonderful.
There are many Asimar that live within the Velhair territories.
Where?
All over.
Oh my god.
I guess we have to go there now, don't we?
We have to go there at some point.
Oh boy.
Well, my name, like I said, is Cressida, and I would like to be your friend. Also, your shoes are kind of nice.
Thank you, my dear.
And like I said, we might be on the Empire ship, but we're not really friends with the Empire, if you catch my drift.
Brager's Brager doesn't
I'm
care.
casting minor magnetism to throw something at Cress's head to try and get her to stop talking.
Are you trying to do this without her seeing?
Yes, I'm trying to do this.
Okay,
Moderate.
stealth check.
Sure.
Or sleight of hand.
Sure. Let's see. That's a 5.
As you go to like throw it up, she kind of sticks her hand out on Cress's shoulder and just pushes it to the side and goes flying through the between the two of them. I'm sorry, were you trying to hit her?
No, my.
Yes.
Sorry, sometimes a couple of screws come loose and they might come popping out. It's chronic. I'm working on
Do
it.
you not have the cloaking mod on?
No.
Oh, that is a peculiar sight.
We're from all over the place.
Clearly.
Kind of a mess, yeah.
We have 2 Republic boys here with us. Actually, 3 it looks like. So, if none of you are from the Empire, what were you doing there?
Oh, you may have heard of us. We're the Spread Eagles.
I was on business, ma'am. How imprison me with New Beginnings Corporation?
Sorry, I have no clue who that is.
You will.
Cress.
Let
It's
me
fine.
see.
I don't even know what
We're nobody in the grand scheme
We
of
will be
things.
somebody
No,
one
we
day.
will not. We will not be anybody.
But
Gregor interjects at this point. Oh, ma'am, that's enough pleasantries. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. If you'd like, I could take you down and show you the hold.
You are an absolute disaster.
Cress, come here.
If you blow our cover like that again, I'm
Stage
going to
whisper.
minor magnetism your mouth shut.
I don't think it works like that, Holland.
Minor magnetism and heat metal.
You never know what the syndicate got up to.
Cress has braces.
Yep.
You watch as she
It's like Wolverine.
takes a very what's the word I'm looking for? A very confident stride next to Breger as they both disappear below deck, and you can see the varying races of her crew all standing at the ready waiting for her command. There are orcs, drow, elves just standing all across the
All on a snow elf kingdom ship.
Yeah. DM, I'd like to get a look at the horizon opposing the ship and just look out, see if anything else is going on.
make a perception check.
she's kind of hot.
Yep, that doesn't mean you tell her everything.
Yeah.
15.
Looking out, it just looks like open water. You guys are so far out into the sea, the Necessita Sea now, that any semblance of land has dissipated.
That's okay, that was just a cover so that I can shift the pouch containing sulfur a little bit more forward on my belt, having it at the ready.
God, we're gonna fucking light their boat on fire.
Yes, I fucking
Do,
am.
do the drow appear to be not dealing with the sun very well?
They have their hoods up, they're trying to avoid it. Although for Ildreth, you get the sense she probably doesn't care for it, but she also just didn't give a fuck.
What was the sister's?
Elmara. She had like squinty eyes while she was talking. The sunlight definitely seemed like it was bothering her.
It's like when I go out in the sun. I gotcha.
But being the captain of the ship, she pretty much was trying to hold herself to a higher standard and
I gotcha.
show strength.
Stage whisper.
I feel like we should really keep in contact.
No, oh my
With the
fucking-
I'm
captain?
talking to Tofin.
I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself.
With the captain? Why do you think that?
'Cause if if we want to get Avaria's sister out one day? Play both sides.
I'm going to be honest with you, Cressida. I think that's a stolen ship.
It's a drow and orcs.
You do know that there are clans of orcs that roam the land of the Valhalla territories.
I don't think so. Did you see her ring? I mean, I was the only one that shook her.
Blood diamond.
And what does her ring have to do with her captaincy of that ship?
It looked like a fancy, like, signifying ring. Like what Avaria carries around. But we'll...
Although I will say you guys get the sense the orcs are just brute muscle for her. The drow and the snow elves look to be the people that are taking care of everything else on the ship. The orcs are just moving around crates, standing next to large barrels on the ship. Some of them even just like leaning on their battle axes and other things, staring across the boat at you guys.
She also did say that, like, she did, like, name drop.
I think she gave us good information, and if we choose to keep in contact in the future, we do have magical means of doing so. I don't think we should act on that right now.
Well,
Especially without our friend Ava's consent.
I think we should at least give her one letter. Give her one.
I will send her a letter with another one enclosed if we need to.
Yes.
We have lots of ways of keeping in touch, and I'm sure there is someone magical aboard that boat to do the same.
Where's Ava at below deck?
Avaria?
Ava.
Below deck, basically just staying in your guys' living quarters for this journey with her invisibility, which has gone through about 20 minutes right now.
Okay.
So, about another 20 minutes goes by, and eventually Ildreth and Breger come back up on deck. Well, Breger, it seems that everything is in order.
Can I get a read on Breger?
Make an insight check.
Natural 20 for 25.
Fucking weighted dice over there tonight.
I don't know what's going on with the CR dice, but it just keeps going to the logo.
Well, there's definitely a sense of relief on him. Like, whatever he signaled to Ezra got hidden.
Right.
But she looks at him. Everything's in order. Unless you have something else, we'll be on our way. She looks over. Cressida,
Yes.
hope we'll be seeing more of each other.
Oh, for crying.
It's always nice to have friends, especially on these open waters.
I agree. Wait.
If you ever find yourself in any port city of the Valhalla territories, tell them you're a friend of the Voidlands.
Voidlands?
Voidlands.
That's sick.
That is sick.
That is sick.
Okay, thank
My name carries a bit of a weight.
Awesome.
Where's your boat when it's going to the bottom of the ocean?
As they're leaving, just
let's go. Yep.
You just need to be the asshole and use control water to push our boat forward and like make them eat our wake as they pass by.
Is there anything? If I am to look for other Azamar, where should I begin my search?
Pull up my map here real quick. I know it's a port city and the name is blanking me right now.
Bad DM. Bad
Yeah,
DM.
Squirt bottle.
That's what I need to do. I need to put a squirt top on this and just...
Iliath Harbor.
Lilia?
It is just south of the Shadow Isles, and just across the Whispering Cove from my home city of Clarosa.
Thank you. Hope I'll be seeing more of you.
I hope so too.
I'm being flirted with the.
Like an insight check.
No, you're being used. He's playing you like a fucking fiddle.
That's a natural one.
You don't get the sense you're being flirted with, maybe?
God, is this real life?
It's into.
Nope.
Eventually, she just looks at all of you. Well, I didn't get to meet the rest of you, but your friends of Crescent as your friend of mine. You'll have a good day. As she walks back, they pull the plank back over. Well,
Fireball.
Nathaniel, please. Let's get moving. We do have a schedule to keep. She looks like back over her shoulder and just stares at you. Crescent gives you a bit of a smirk. And their ship begins to pull away.
God, she was hot.
Yes, she was. Good
Yes,
job.
I am. That's a 19 on her perception check. 19 on the die, I should say. I'm not telling you what her modifier is.
Ofen, do me a favor if you can. Can you scan the ship?
Sure. Let me go check on our friend first.
Their ship or your ship, just for my clarification?
Our ship.
Oh, do you guys think she put like a scry?
Don't know.
Gregor was with her the whole time?
Sure.
I'm gonna go to our quarters and ritual cast detect magic, I guess.
So, Bregor, why did you need us to solve?
There are certain items going to a certain individual in the Ivory Coast that, well,
Is it drugs?
no. They are... We just have a benefactor we move items for that would not like the Empire to know of his movements. Or sorry, not the Empire. We would not like Her Majesty in Eldorado to know of his movements.
Who is it?
Sorry, my dear. You might be guests on our board of ships, and I do consider all of you friends, but that is our information.
I ask where that cargo originates from?
From the Empire. Going to the Ivory Coast, if you must know. Oh, my dear.
Always Aether.
I'm gonna insight that.
Go for it.
I also insight that.
Go for it.
8.
6.
You gave me all your good dice.
Guys, Barker's hard to read. He's got a poker face.
Think she was hitting on me?
If she was, dear, I would suggest you steer clear of that woman.
Oh, she's into some freaky shit.
Yeah, that's some bad food.
Me
Of all the
too,
luck we run
Voidlands.
into
Me
the
too.
Voidlands out on these seas. That woman is one of the generals, or I should say admirals, of the Kelderai Navy. And known for being a very avid bounty hunter.
Well, it's a good thing she didn't find out we were harboring a snow elf princess on this ship.
I just said we
Are you
had
saying that in front of Bregor?
Yes.
I'm sorry, you're what?
Yes. Fair to know by now, our
Tophin,
friend
will you please go scan the ship?
I'm already down there.
Avaria is,
I'm
Richard Tech magic goes off, and Avaria's got invisibility drops.
yes. And then I sneak down below deck.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me. Or more like perception, because you're scanning with detect magic up. Who was aboard my ship?
You
realize you could have got us all killed.
Yes, but we didn't. Hey, at least you didn't have that stress on your mind, when she was on the ship.
I think we're gonna need to reevaluate our terms when we port and when we dock in port. I can't be asking a princess to do work. I think this should be more of a bought voyage than a exchange of labor.
I'm not sure she
Oh,
could.
she's a broke princess. Don't think she's got money.
It's not that I'm greedy. I just have principles.
Well, as far as I know, I don't want to speak on her behalf, but their relationship is complicated. Her and her family, I don't know how much.
There's a difference between me transporting friends of the Empire and transporting a known missing fugitive of the Kelderai Empire.
She sure fucking is.
What'd you get?
Sloppy 20.
Scanning the ship, there is a section in the wall where if you didn't have detect magic, you wouldn't catch it, but there are like an illusionary script of arcane runes carved into a wall to make it look like it's a false wall, basically. And on the opposite side, you can basically see through the illusion, and you see Ezra standing there, blade at the ready, with a bunch of cargo. And you're just kind of
Am
like,
I just face to face with Ezra now?
you're about 5 feet from her, and she looks at you, and she nods, and she realizes you can see her.
You're good. We need help, like, moving this back somewhere.
You see her pull out a small little copper wire wrapped around her knuckles, and she whispers into it, and in your mind you can hear, "They departed." Good. Then the illusion drops.
Apparently not that good of a bounty on her. Can you see through invisible walls? It's kind
Yeah, no kidding.
of low tier.
Yes, they're gone. We're good. I guess you can go back to bed. You gotta be up.
I will probably be staying up the rest of the day. That was a blood rush.
Drink.
I'm sorry. I do not partake.
Fair enough. Some of our friends have some other substances if you partake in those instead. If not,
Knowing who is on the waters and not knowing if we're out of the neck of the woods yet, I want to stay as clear of mind as possible.
understandable. I'm sure
She takes her
Cressida would be a lovely companion.
She takes her
If
two
you're looking
blades
for
and
someone to
sheathes
spend
them
time with.
in that like cross-line manner and across the lower part of her back.
You were one heck of a wingman.
I'm subverting it. Horny bards? Oh, they're so left. Now it's horny paladin time.
Well, I'm going to secure the rest of this cargo back to where it
Your
was.
criteria. Is it female? Does it breathe? Does it have any
She starts picking up the crates and then just like taking them back over to where the rest of the cargo is, and then just like strategically kind of placing it to where it does, where like you're looking at the boxes, you don't know which box is which. It's easy for you to tell which are which because you're looking at her physically do it. But
You're also trying to be up.
Would you like assistance, or should I just go?
if you'd like, just simply ask them. Gregor likes to keep our dealings, because we're a part of the Navy, a little on the hush-hush side.
I am no stranger to hush-hush dealings. I understand.
Then by all means, please, grab the other crates. As you like pick it up, and she directs you, nope, place that one there, place that one there, place that one up there. So they're just kind of like strategically placed where they're not all right on top of each other to look out of place, but they look like they belong there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell a few of the other crates that are sitting in that area have been pried open, and you get the sense that whoever this woman was, she definitely inspected whatever they're shipping.
I make note of where as many of these crates are that I'm placing as I can.
I assume so. Eventually you finish, and unless you tell me differently, you join the rest of your party back up on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The 6 of you are now standing on deck with Avaria up there, and there is a sense of relief that's basically on Avaria's face.
Don't worry, I didn't break your cover.
You did.
As long as you didn't give them my real name.
I said Ava.
Close enough.
Well, Warrior's nice.
Correct. They only know me by my birth name.
So, Avaria is safe then. Just don't use your dead name.
Correct.
Easy enough.
She like
Wasn't
lets out
planning on
one
it
sigh.
anyway.
I am going to go down below deck. With them on the open waters, I don't want to risk being seen.
What do you think of Arya stand in? Yeah. Me too.
Burger just kind of looks at all of you. Well, that was fun.
That's one word you could use, yes.
I despise this trade route.
Can't say I blame you.
If I could take the long way around, I would, but time is of the essence.
Wait, Calvert, could you use your water changey, booby, this thing? Make the ship go faster?
I mean, yeah.
I'm telling you, you should have made him fucking eat our wake as we went by.
Could. Yeah, I also could have just thrown 3 fireballs at them in the span of 12 seconds.
And, 25% chance to capsize.
Now we're friends of the Voidlands.
Friends is a loose term, I think.
Forever, so she told me if we're in the Valhalla territories, say that we're friends of the Voidlands, will that get us, like chased out of town, or is that an actual?
I can't give you an honest answer, my dear, considering I haven't really stepped foot ever in the Valhalla territories.
Cool, neither have I. We have that in common.
But from what I know, the Voidlands is one of the most revered bounty hunters and a vice admiral in the Elderized Navy.
Only a vice admiral.
Hello, dear.
She ain't shit.
We just fucking kicked a sea leviathan's ass. Easy.
I'll kill it.
What's a vice admiral?
That's fine. Hey, bounty hunter or not, their ship burns all the same.
So does yours.
Counter spell.
We got enough counter spells for that one.
You guys do have a fuck ton of counter spells. So
Yeah, we got.
I can't give you
amazing shipwrights.
I can't give you a direct answer on what that name might get you. It might bring you respect. It might bring you a free room out of sheer fear. But that's for you to find out.
We'll be fine.
Cool. Alrighty.
I can tell you that if you are going to be traveling to the Valhalla territories, you will need to find your own way there. Because I will not be sailing into a port.
We certainly have no plans to go there right now.
I want to go there at some point.
One thing at a time. Two things at a
Cressida,
time.
Got a
we
lot to-
currently
lot
have
to do.
2 families
Make a
to
history
save.
check for me.
My first bad roll, I believe, is a 9.
Nothing rings a bell. Trying to count the days to see if you just auto-remember.
I am all for going to find more people like you, Cressida.
Oh yeah.
We've got a lot to do.
We currently have 2 families to save, and whatever the hell the New Beginnings Corporation is doing, which seems more pressing.
How long do you think all this was gonna take?
I don't know. For my family's sake, hopefully not very long.
Like, months, years.
How long have we been together, Kelrick?
You know, I haven't been counting off days like I should be. I think we're in the span of like something like 60-something days. Not that long, to be honest.
Maybe a year. As we continue to get more powerful, our travel will lessen, hopefully we're all still alive.
Rough guess.
I tried to save the 2 of us and we almost died.
Canon now.
Clearly, we're on our own for better or worse.
Yeah.
My family's in some form of danger, and clearly my mother wants nothing to do with it and doesn't care.
I've got some friends that might be able to help us. I don't know, they might be busy with other things though.
Like what?
Well, you know, everybody's got something they want to do, right?
Suppose.
But everybody lives a life of luxury. There's always someone to help. And I guess my friends were kind of a helping bunch. I wouldn't be shocked if I catch up with some of them and they're busy wrapped up in their own things. That's kind of what we did.
We also have to figure out how the hell to permanently stop the corrupted one.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Rukar's gonna.
That's kind of what I'm hoping one of my...
Because you sent our wonderful friend back from the future into an endless loop, apparently, whenever the one we killed chases them down. Maybe can't chase them down anymore because we found his present self. I don't know.
I don't know how all that works. I'm not sure. If anybody's gonna help me find out, it might be, assuming they're all still together. Well, two of them are still together. I don't know, maybe they can help me. I don't know. Finding something that was a mystery and kind of unraveling it was always our thing. Kind of like why I am the way I am today.
Scooby-Doo gang?
I was gonna say, were you the Hardy Boys?
As you all drift off into the sunset. That's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Ugh. Why'd you have to describe a drow wearing stilettos? It's like literal bait.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Okay, Matt. Alright, fine. Fine. It's not like you didn't describe that character and immediately say to yourself, I've made a mistake. Press is horny.
Play us out with this one.
So guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the new music. Again, that is Ian Grimm on YouTube. And for those of you that want to go and support him or check his stuff out, he has a website called, it's slipping me now. It's in all of his descriptions to all of his stuff on YouTube. And he creates free-to-use music specifically for people on YouTube. And he has a whole website dedicated to it where you can download any of his tracks from Celtic stuff, Irish stuff, rock, piano, guitar, all kinds of stuff. Highly suggest you guys check him out. He's got some good stuff. He's got some very weird stuff. He's got some, in a weird and a good way, and a lot of ambient music. And I stumbled across him
And I'm pleased. I like it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.
More games, more dungeons, more dragons.